Sweet, we ready to play? Everyone good?
Yes.
Come on, let's get hyped up.
Ready.
Go.
I'm ready, as SpongeBob would say. Welcome back to Echoes of the... Welcome back to... Fuck!
Always on the intro.
Welcome back to Echoes of the Past. For our penultimate session. It's not really, and it won't be, but I say it's the penultimate session, and I fucking run the session, so I'm allowed to call it penultimate.
Yeah, you're in charge.
I'm in bloody charge. I'm not in charge.
Yeah.
You lot do what the fuck you want, don't you? I'm just a spectator at this point. Referee. As a recap of last session, a showdown with Asmodeus, the Lord of the Nine Hells. Look, I could recap the whole fight, but you guys beat the piss out of him. Yeah? There was some back and forth. There was some large damage being put out, etc., etc. One thing, a few things that I'll sort of touch on. We saw Mistra and Lathander being taken by the red ooze towards the beacon in the centre of Neverwinter. It appears, from what you guys saw as it was happening behind you during the fight, was they were being stripped of their divine powers. The beacon was almost consuming it from them, to the point where it consumed their powers, but then consumed their life force at the same time. You got the sense that they were just husks, like sort of lifeless husk bodies next to the beacon once they were consumed. Primus Brushtail got himself into a very large pickle near the end and nearly perished, and he almost lost his life. Thankfully he didn't, thanks to Lucas's fantastic rolls and his death saves, but he is very, very injured. Flopsy tried to call out to the Argon and also the Watchers, and they didn't seem super helpful in that time. There may be a reason for that, we never know. And Gob heroically snapped his staff of power, which sent shockwaves throughout the city and doing much damage to Asmodeus. During the end of the fight, Gattas Cross and Ephraim Stoll fell from the skies from the upper plains, to which Flopsy managed to grab Ephraim. Lugus, you brought him back to consciousness, and he exclaimed that the end is nigh. Gattas was to stop at nothing, and his plans were whole, and he would stop at nothing to now destroy the world that you all know as Faerûn. Gattas went throughout the city, kind of ignoring you all, as he consumed more gods into the beacon and the Argon Core itself. The Harmony airship that was destroyed during the fight, Gattas made his way over there and started telekinetically moving the Brimstone beam refractors up into position around the Argon Core, and then at this point Ephraim exclaimed that that time had run out. There was no time left to save anything, and that an evacuation of the city was needed. It was at this point that you guys chose to make your way through the portal that Ephraim had created, where he took you to a large mountainous area. You know these mountains as the Snowy Mountains as much as you never went there. You know they're very much in the northern regions of Faerûn, probably as north as you can go. From there, the Argon cores, the one above Neverwinter, chain reacting with the one above Waterdeep, did in fact detonate, causing a large Argon shockwave throughout the entirety of Faerûn. And just as they came to this mountainous edge, Ephraim Stoll slowed down time to a halt. He pulled out a stopwatch from his pocket watch and exclaimed the words 2 minutes. And that is where we ended our session, and exactly where we'll pick up from now. So what I will say is you find yourselves, you four, along with Biffa, Zorbal and Steve, Brumdeck I think, and a couple of other people stood on this snowy mountainous trail. To your left you see you're very, very elevated, thousands of feet above the sky, and you can see through the sort of the foggy snowy mist and snow where it's just stopped there complete in time. You can see through it that you can see the entirety of Faerûn has just been lit up with fire and an Argon aura. And it's almost like you could reach out and touch the Argon shockwave itself, but I suggest you don't do that. This snowy path that you're on does lead around the mountain, sort of a few hundred feet towards the easternly direction. And Ephraim Stoll will sort of turn to you all. Well, it is about time that we spoke about everything that has happened and occurred and make a plan for what comes next. I am sorry, as he looks out towards the scene that you see before you of Faerûn being destroyed. Sorry.
I thought you had a plan, Ephraim. That's why I followed in.
I have a theory. It's up to you to make a plan.
Oh.
My abilities, my study of chronomancy allows me to do this. Stop time. Make it so we can see the effects of Gattas Cross and the Argon Cores. But I must admit, this is a little bit more than what is capable of chronomancy. Flopsy, you start to feel it now, this buzz, this static coming from Ephraim Stoll. As he sort of opens up his sort of leather jacket and he reveals a portion of his skin, you can see he's got a large wound in his side, and it's just glowing with this orange energy, this orange aura, like he's been cursed by Argon itself. I don't have much time left, and yes, I feel as though you all have answers, or you have questions that I may have the answers to. There's a sorry,
come.
Sorry, my dear boy. I was just about to say there's a camp up ahead. I called out for portals to be made for certain few of your loved ones. I hope they got to safety. But it's just up ahead.
At this, Julius will... So hang on, to be clear, has time stopped?
Time is fully stopped. Like, if anything, you can see this Argon shockwave coming at you almost like millimeters per minute. So time is not stopped, dead stopped. It is just so slow that it essentially is.
Right, okay. Well, at the sound of portals and loved ones, Julius is gonna fucking sprint. Well, he'll probably fly, actually, because that's quicker. He'll just, without saying a word, take off.
That's it, yeah. You can see that there's sort of a trail. There's only sort of one way. It's sort of the way that you're headed and back down the mountain. Ephraim did mention that it was up the mountain a little bit. So as you sort of swoop forward, you come round and you will see this camp that we will get to in just a second. But what the rest of you up to as Julius swoops off?
I think Hugh's literally, his face is grim, and he's staring at this wall of fire, and he's just going to reach into his pocket and pull out a whetstone and just start furiously sharpening his sword. That's it. That's all he's doing. He wants to find something to cut, find something to kill.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please, Hugh?
Yay! Of course I can. 24.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. You hear, you can feel this. It's very, very cold where you are, but this very brisk cold feels different because time is stopped. Okay, so normally the sense of feeling cold, especially up on a snowy mountain, comes with the cold breeze sort of hitting against your bare skin, but this is more just a subtle, dulcet sort of numbing feeling. Your brain is telling you you're cold, but not at the same time. You can't hear breeze, and you can't hear the wind rushing through your ears or anything like that, but you feel something. You feel this. You feel something trying to communicate with you, but you hear this very faint whisper across the wind, as much as this wind is vacant, but you hear it, and it just says your name, just Hugh, as it echoes throughout the mountains, essentially.
Would I have recognized? Yeah, I recognized the voice that you used. So, would I?
You might not do.
Okay.
I there's two voices very at different points in time that are very, very similar. I was aware of this.
Okay, no worries. I mean, I don't think he would be open to letting anything in anyway. So I think he's yeah.
What I will say is you do not recognise, as much as it will sound like it, this is not the voice of Baldur. Just put that out there. So it sounds a bit like it.
Is it coming from a direction, or is it just an ethereal noise on the wind?
An echo throughout the void that is the air.
No, he's no, I can't. He's still in fight mode. He's not going to be.
Yeah, but where will you be headed? Will you be making your way?
I'm just. He's just waiting for someone to tell him to go kill something. Yeah. Apparently, there is an idea of a plan which someone, not Hugh, will figure out, and he's ready when that happens.
What are you up to, Flops?
Flopsy is very still, and anyone with like a high insight will probably notice that she's in quite a bit of pain. Because I'm presuming that with all of the deaths that have occurred over the entirety of the continent, she is hearing the screams of the dying and the dead, and she wants to cut it off, but at the same time, these are their final moments. And so she is listening she is just completely dissociated from reality at the moment.
Sort of done my job for me there, very much so. You will start to just it's rather than see them, but just feel them. These lives being snuffed out, but then bound to you in another dimension, in another realm. You start to hear their faint cries again across the wind, but there is no wind. It's just sort of all around you. But you become more in tune with that side of yourself, that obviously it feels like a flurry, like a flood of voices or screams or anything that you can imagine, but if you wanted to, you could tune in to specific individuals if you wanted to, etc. It feels like you could do that.
She's not going to do that. She's this is the furthest she'll go without losing it, because I mean I can only imagine what an infinite amount of pain must feel like. So she is. It kind of looks like she's completely spaced out, but kind of like in a worryingly vacant way. And she's saying nothing.
Lucas?
As a very lovely man, Lucas will fly on over to Flopsy's shoulder. Because he's proficient in insight, so he'd probably notice. He'll just put a tiny paw on the side of her face and just psychically hum a tune. Sort of try and ground her. Do you want to roll performance?
No, I want you to hum a tune.
Okay. Okay. This sound in the background, that's what Lucas is humming.
Okay.
It's pretty
We
good.
already established in session 1 that Lucas is like Aled Jones, right?
I am going to roll a wisdom save just to see how much she hears you. She does not respond.
Oh. Didn't even get to roll my performance.
You can roll it anyway, mate, but likely it's going to fall on deaf ears, I'm afraid.
Whatever. It's the thought that counts.
But Julius, as you make your way, holy, it's good. It's
30.
That's very good.
Oh my god.
You
The
really are.
best performance that I've never heard.
Yeah.
You feel better.
No one enjoyed that. Literally no.
And because you did it telepathically, nobody else heard it. Like
Yeah,
it was.
that's what
Holy shit! We'll never know.
Probably the best I've ever done.
Yeah. But Julius, as you make your way up, you soar around this mountainous trail, sort of making your way away from the group. I'll show you what you see. As you make your way up, obviously here has everyone, but a lot of people will be behind you, including sort of Atticus and Primus and that. They all came with you. But you do see at the top in this camp, you do see Violetta and Jane, as well as all your other siblings that, but I don't have tokens for them, right? Yeah, you count them all and they are all present. I just don't have tokens for them. But you also see Fyra and Bracken. Fyra and Bracken are just around a small little fire that they sort of makeshift up, and they're just managing to try to ignite it now. You see Violetta and Jane, they're just sort of just looking around, very confused. They've obviously just, like you, just sort of appeared here.
Julius will like, God, why didn't I call one of them Kevin? Because that would have been a great.
Oh dear.
I assume that impression was amazing.
We had him at home. Julius will swoop down and kind of land in the camp, and he's almost blind to everyone else around him. He just beelines for his family, like kind of half runs, half walks really quickly, like pigeon wings flapping. Just like super uncoordinated, and he's just like and he's just gonna throw his arms round his mom and his sister and try and like rein in as many of the horde as he possibly can.
That's it. You see sort of Jane walks up to you and just embraces you. Amy sort of just behind Jane's sort of leg just sort of peeps out and just makes sure, like, you sort of get the impression that she's just ensuring that you're real. But you do, with a bit of insight with Amy, you get the sense that your appearance has changed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? So it's more, you see that Amy's trepidatious, if that's the right word, sort of hesitant to come rushing towards you.
Julius he's 100% doing the head count, checking everyone's there, and they're just like, oh, thank you. He doesn't even know who he's talking to, because could it be the gods? We're the gods are dead. The universe, maybe. And he'll just bend down and kind of look in Ami's face and be like, you okay?
Yeah, where are we? Where's this place?
I don't know, but... Oh, God, thank God. Well, and he'll, like, look at his mom and sister, and he's just kind of lost for what, like, I mean, like, 10 seconds ago, he thought they were all dead, so...
You'll see Violetta just sort of goes, a very strange old elderly man essentially shoved us through a portal. Said we needed to trust him. Said it was about you.
He'll kind of stand up a bit awkwardly, and he'll grab Ami up and just like hold her against it, prop her up on his hip kind of situation. Yeah, well, the main thing is everyone's safe, right?
What? And you'll see Jane looks at you. What is this explosion? There was a loud noise, and the sky lit up, and now it just looms there. What is it?
We're dealing with that. Someone was trying to like blow up the world. Did you read the book?
Yeah. This book has things in it that... Is this a cataclysm? Is this the start of another god war?
I would say it's like a false start. Because we're gonna sort it out. And it's gonna be totally fine.
I've seen what you're capable of, as Violetta says to you. If anyone's got it, you lot do. Especially you, my boy.
Thanks. He kind of looks at her with this kind of like,
Yeah.
He's not used to hearing praise, and he's a little bit put off by it. Listen, Jane, did you... and he'll put Ami down for a second. You read... I think we were meant to read that book, and in fact, can you come over here a little bit for a sec?
Mm-hmm.
He'll like walk aside a little bit and be like, yeah, so I think I was given that book, I think, to like read the book, and my views on books, so I gave it to you, and now I'm starting to think, especially after everything that happened in the past like half an hour or so, that maybe I should have fucking read the book.
You didn't read it? This book is
I
so
didn't
good.
read it.
It's such a good book.
You can say that about every book. I read the first half of the first page.
What do you want to know? Well, I suppose I've got a question for you. Have you ever heard of something called the Baldur?
Yes, why?
I don't know, but the end few chapters of this book, they talk about this thing. It's tied to Asmodeus. It's a record of history. And it speaks about it containing the truth. I didn't know what it was.
Did it say how to speak to, like, access it?
No, I don't think it did. I have the book with me. Do you want to read it?
Did you like? I tell you what. We'll wait till the others get here, and you can tell them.
I'll paraphrase it.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, hey, I gave it to my sister because she's really fucking smart. This was my plan all along. And then you just don't say anything to them and just let me have that, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to see the disappointment in Hugh's eyes again.
Oh, are they here too?
And he'll kind of look over his shoulder and realize that no one else is there. Like, I'm sure they're coming. I just I got here kind of fast. I kind of thought I thought you were all dead.
No, no, we're safe. So I have a feeling that so many aren't. I don't know what's happening, and I'm not sure I want to know either. But if you're going to sort it out, I trust you.
I love you, Mum. And he'll give her a kiss in a rare display of sibling affection. Like, well, he's really affectionate with his younger siblings, but like his slightly younger sister, he's like, ugh. So he'll give her a genuine like kiss on the head.
She'll just go,
okay,
oh, no, come on. Even at the end of the world, that's still weird.
No, come on, bring it in, big hug, come on.
Just start squirming.
And he'll, hey, look, I'll come get you when I'm gonna find. Well, I'm just gonna check in on some folks, and then I'll bring the others, and you just tell them all of the smart shit that you read in the book, okay?
I'll do my best.
He'll look again, kind of over at his mum with like slightly narrowed eyes, and then walk over to see Faerûn, and he wants to check in on Faerûn and Bracken.
As you make your way, well, first of all, I'll go over to these guys first, and so as you guys have just sort of stood there, taking in your scenery, as it were, or looking within, or reflecting on everything, you hear the voice of Ephraim Stoll just say, well, I understand that this is a lot, but you'll see that he was about to say something and then just goes, it's nothing I can say. I'm going to head off up here and make sure everyone's safe.
Hugh will hear him say that, and I'll stand up to his full height, march over to Ephraim, and just kind of glare at him and say, what's the plan then? You told me that you had a plan.
I have a theory.
We have to come up with the plan.
We can all come up with the plan.
Oh, sorry.
What we are dealing with here has only ever happened once in the history of all of time itself. We are dealing with a substance and a creature that no one has dealt with before. And he sort of looks towards Biffa and Zorbal and Steve. These three are the only ones left that...
By the way, Biffa is like having a fucking go at Steve. Like, he is railing at him so fucking hard. You have never heard so many swear words, even words you've never even heard of, like coming out of a tiny creature that small.
Well, all I will say above the table for Adam and Vicky, you guys, you feel free to flick in between them as much as you want at this point. Is you have two characters here.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
okay, I'll give me a moment. Like, I'll wait for you to have your thing, and then I'll start screaming and peeking into my microphone.
You know, I imagine from that, Zorbal is literally shoving snow in his ears and throwing, like, utensils and rocks at Biffa.
To see Ephraim just looks back and goes, "These three are the only living," and he's just looking at them while going, "Oh, these three are the only living known entities that have faced Argon head on. We're dealing with something that no one else ever has. And this is on such a larger scale. Why is he throwing a spatula? That's snow. This is ridiculous. Sword, stop! Just stop. The world is ending. We don't have time for this."
And on that note,
Believe that you threw us all the way over here. We were there. We could have killed him, you fucker. Why did you pull me away, you bastard? I can't believe that you did that, you absolute fucking knobhead. Why did you think that that was a good idea? For God's sake. Like, at the end of the day, we had our chance. We had our chance. Hazel and Simney are dead because of that bastard, and you took us away from him, you twat.
Biffa,
How can I still
What?
hear?
look
are
around.
you?
Apologies. You do know me. I will explain this shortly, but look at Steve. Look at him.
I've been looking at that goddamn twat for the last 3 minutes. I've been shouting at him the entire time, you twat.
But have you failed to notice? Because perhaps you haven't. He is a high-level adventurer. He is able to hide this. Have you noticed the 2 broken arms? About 8 cracked ribs and a broken ankle. He's on his last legs. And you'll sort of see Steve just sort of tries to, like, strength it out. All of you are not prepared to fight what exists there in that city. If you fought head on, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Nobody would. This world would be destroyed.
Could have fucked him up.
Maybe. But I wasn't taking that chance. And I hope, in hindsight, none of you would either.
Biff gonna look a little bit, like, ashamed of himself. But in a way that he's trying to be not ashamed of himself.
Yeah.
And he's gonna sort of, like, peek at Steve.
Sorry, Steve. I hope your shit's okay.
Would you like a cheeseburger?
Mate,
Didn't
you've
even
had that in
attempt
your
the
pocket
accent.
this entire time. I would absolutely fucking gobble down a cheeseburger. Give me that shit right now.
Just hands you a cheeseburger. It's just wrapped up.
There's the single most imagine like a dog foaming at the mouth, like the single most ungraceful, like cheese and beef and God knows what else just flying.
I'm not sure
everywhere.
it's beef. I don't think it's beef.
Yeah, okay, beef adjacent.
Yeah.
Biffa don't give so shits. And he's it's just an absolute oily mess on his face.
Blatant favoritism.
But Ephraim will turn to you, Hugh. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're feeling. Come with me. Let us sit down. Let us talk.
I don't want to sit down and talk. Point me. Where am I going? What am I killing? Big man. I'm going to point to Steve. You helping?
I don't know.
Mate, he's got no fucking arms.
You'll just see cheeseburger.
He's fine.
Cheeseburger.
The flesh.
I was hoping you'd say that. So I'll
No.
definitely take a cheeseburger.
Add it to the mix. Add it to the mix.
Oh, no.
Oh, damn.
Oh. You got another one?
What each? I don't like role playing
What
other
each?
people's characters. I can't stop asking Steve stuff.
What is this?
As you pull out a tooth.
Let's see.
Humanoid tooth.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got all of mine.
Steve just smiles. Got all of mine. Look, all of you, just don't look at it. Don't stare at it.
What?
That's out there. And he'll sort of just gesture at the large Argon explosion, just death and destruction.
Hugh immediately turns and looks at it. So,
Yeah.
I told you not to look. But even if you do, even in this, and you'll see it now, it's right there. If you were to walk right up to the edge of this trail, as if you were about to fall off the mountain, you could literally, just sort of touch the Argon. And he'll sort of make his way up, and he'll just look at it for a time, as it sort of just waves there in front of him, moving very, very slowly, it's coming closer and closer. It is quite magnificent, Argon. It is truly something of marvel. There's a lot we can learn from it. But I fear there's only one person left that is capable of this. Look, do what you all need to do. I am going to go and make some bacon. And he'll not storm off, but he'll trudge up. You can see he's visibly distraught. He's visibly upset as he makes his way up the snowy path.
Biff is going to be eyeing
He's shitting
Hugh
his
of
slippers.
the way that he was eating that cheeseburger.
Yum. It's good. You there, small lizardy thing. Hugh, nice to meet you.
And he sort of pulls back a little bit, then kind of leans in, gives your hand a bit of a sniff.
There's grease from the burger.
Yeah, that's why he's sniffing it.
I'm Biffa.
Oh, I've heard of you. And this is Steve then, and that's the other one,
Zorbal.
Zorbal. Yes, that's right.
Clearly not respected here. Zorbal fucks off.
Zorbal, you were never respected, really. Let's put it out there.
I'm gonna go find a place and talk to Borscht, as he's the only one here who gives a shit.
Wait, don't go. I'm led to believe that you're all level 20 adventurers and could perhaps help us to formulate a plan.
And for what?
For what? I mean, he closes his eyes, screws them tight, turns around and says that. Sorry, I'm not allowed to look at it.
How are we gonna fix that? I mean, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
the last time we tried to stop an explosion, it happened anyway. It was just not as large as it could have been. I mean, I will say, at least we did better than this.
Yeah, I mean, you guys really fucked up.
It's his fault, and he's just fucked off. He told me he had a plan, and we all came through the portal.
Is he? I feel like I know him from somewhere. I feel like I've seen him before, but I really couldn't picture who he is.
I'm really confused. I think that's Gattas Cross.
I ain't Gattas Cross.
No,
That ain't
I know him.
No,
Come on.
that guy is
So-
an absolute prick.
Zorbal and Biffa, he looked a lot different, but you will sort of think back and he's the same man who introduced himself as Ephraim Stoll, but within the Baldur's Gate city offered you these stones that they were able to, when you broke the stones, they teleported people
Those.
away. Do you remember?
Yeah, do we still have those? Because we never used them.
Yeah, I never used mine.
Yeah, you would still have them. If you never used them, you would still have them.
It only takes here, but
I was going to say, they take you exactly, not that you, I don't think Biffa and Zorbal know that, but they take you to
No.
here.
So, how'd you fuck up so badly?
Yeah.
I mean, we were doing pretty well. We killed the Lord of the Nine Hells, and then Gattas came down, and I was ready to go, but this fucking guy said, "Oh no, you'll never survive. Come up to here." That's what we did.
How'd you get this bad though?
I
I thought that we kind of not fixed it, but well,
Well, Gattas is still around, and I mean, if anyone fucked it up, it's Gattas who fucked it up.
Fucks a lot
I
of shit
feel
up,
like
that
this
man.
was his goal.
Yeah, that much I at least figured out. Yes.
I mean, if it means pounding the absolute living crap out of that man, then I'm absolutely in. Like, you couldn't pull me away from that. Well, unless you're
Okay.
Steve, at which point apparently you can.
Even with 2 broken arms, it seems.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Zorbel, you must, looking at the size of that magnificent cranium, you must have a brain in there. What's the plan? You must be the plan maker of this party.
Mate, I've got an intelligence of 7.
If any consolation, Biff is actually more intelligent than he is.
Oh, wow, really?
Yes.
What happened?
The zombie, half of it fell out one day. Well,
Hugh, you will hear that voice in the wind once again. You just hear your name.
you.
Like, there you go. Like that.
Yes? Who's there?
Make a perception check
It's me.
if you're having a look around.
Oh, we just did the introductions. It's Biffa and fucking Zorbel, you knob.
Literally,
I
you
see
told me,
everything.
Holy. You know exactly who it is, you. It's me.
It was Adam all along!
Yeah, it was literally, yeah. You rolled so well that out of character, you know it was Adam that said it. You will recognise that voice instantly. It's the voice of Micah.
Ooh.
You don't
Ooh,
see
shut up.
anything,
Oh, brother.
but Micah is trying to reach out. That is me
Oh,
with a
wow.
natural 20 just telling you.
Yeah. I mean, Hugh will go completely against the grain and let his wisdom down.
You can.
And if there's any roll, I will fail it.
There is
You are
no
dominated.
roll for this time. Yes, you are now dead. But there is
And
no
then
roll
we
for
never
this
saw you
time.
again.
And as you let yourself in, you don't hear anything. You don't. It's just a voice over the wind that a natural 20 allows you to recognise.
You.
It's there again. It's there again. What I will say is, actually, with a natural 20, you do actually get a sense of direction. It's coming from deeper. It's coming from up the trail. Go up the trail. But no, it's a bit further along than that. You get a sense that it's up there.
Yeah.
It's about a mile up the railroad, mate. So, yeah.
Right, gotcha. I mean, Hugh does a 180 without saying a word and just walks off. I'm going to follow the voice.
Yeah.
Oi, we're talking to you. The fuck? You
yeah.
just started a conversation and then you're just going to leave us.
I'll be back in a minute.
What
There's
kind of polite society is this supposed to be, eh?
I never said I was polite. As I
This is
continue
what we
walking off.
risk the world for. I would have tried hard enough if I knew we could dice.
Cool. Yeah, will Flopsy, Biffa, Zorbel, and that lot make their way as well, or are you guys sticking around?
Well, Flopsy's still kind of like,
Yeah.
kind of comatose-ish. So she's not really been paying any attention. Biffa, yeah, I think Biffa's going to be really fucking irritating and follow him.
Oi, I'm talking to you. Why do people keep ignoring me? This is not right. I'm supposed to be a fucking hero in this time, and this is the feedback I get. I may as well have just died where I was. At least I died a hero.
I'd like to
Don't
stuff some
use that.
snow into my ears.
Don't use that kind of negative self-talk, Biffa. Maybe you've just got a very ignorable face.
But we'll cut back to Julius quickly. You'll make your way over and you see Fyra and Bracken are now just sort of hitting their flint and steel sort of together, just making sparks. You can see that they've got some logs, but it's quite wet. But you can see Bracken, he's a seasoned adventurer at this point. well, I mean, they've just farmed a shitload of goblins, so very quickly creates a fire and it just goes like this and ignites.
They're now level 20 as well.
Yeah, literally. But as you make your way over, and Faerûn just, oh, hello, Julius. How are you, my boy? Where's my daughter?
Good. She's... I think she's on her way, coming.
Yeah, of course she is.
Coming here, she's coming here.
Hey,
Julius is like, you can almost
You know when like you make a bard and they have like really high charisma because that's their main stat, and
what I wanted to do was take bard and say fuck this. He's terrible. Julius has like he's scared of Flopsy's mum.
as you should.
It's really obvious.
So you'll see Faerûn just sort of looks at you and just goes, did you need anything, boy? Like I see the Argon Cores they've exploded.
Yep.
A pity.
It is a shame.
Hey?
We're gonna like fix it though.
I know you are.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to check that you're both okay and alive and,
Hey.
not like mortally wounded or anything.
My dear boy, it should be us worrying about you. Don't you worry about me and old Bracken here. We'll kill anything. And we have not a fear, not a worry in the world that you lot won't be able to sort out whatever this mess is. Easy peasy.
Yeah. Yeah, that is reassuring.
You'll see Bracken just goes, would you like a sausage? I'm making sausages. Everyone looks hungry. I'm making a sausage.
Are you gonna think I'm really rude if I say no?
Yes.
Are you that kind of family?
Well,
Okay, I guess
no, it's... My dear boy, it's the end of the world. At the end of the world, what's the point in moping? You might as well eat sausage. There's no point going hungry, is there, at the end of the world? If we're all going to lose our lives, might as well do it on a full stomach.
God, you just turned into Ephraim's
I did.
stole.
I
And now I
apologise.
don't know what to think.
I apologise.
Julius looks alarmed. Gaffram. He'll just like not knowing what to do, just like reach out a hand to accept a sausage.
Here you are, mate.
Looking deeply
You are, my dear boy.
uncomfortable.
Now, would you... Where's me bloody daughter? You want to see me daughter? Where is she?
Yeah, she's just on her way. I was gonna go back and like get them, fetch them here. I just wanted to make sure that everyone was fine before they got here.
Hey.
And you are, and that's good, and that's great, and it's all good. So, and then he'll
Thank you.
turn around,
And as you...
and he'll walk a few paces away, and then he'll stop, and he'll like turn back to them.
Or you'll hear as you walk away, you just hear this faint whisper of just, strange boy, very strange boy. It's very odd, very. As you turn back, they just, oh, sorry. Yes?
I think I've been like a really shitty person, and I'm sorry.
Why'd you say that? You're not a shitty person. You were a shitty person. And I gave you a good fucking bollocking, didn't I? Now I can see you're a good person, Julius. You're a good person in here.
I just think that sometimes the shittiness, like, it like comes and goes, so, I just wanted to say that, and I'm sorry for, yeah, okay. I'm glad you're okay. And then
Hold on just a second.
walk away.
Hold on just a second there, Julius. My mother's insight is tingling. Has something happened with my dear little daughter?
No, but
Come here a second. Come here a second. Come here. Come here, boy.
no.
Come on.
He'll kind of
I'm not going to hurt
trudge
you.
back over with the sausage still kind of like clutched in his hand.
You see,
Basically, like being squeezed to oblivion at this point.
you see Bracken just, what are you doing to that sausage? What are you doing? Just eat it. Just eat the sausage. If you're not going to eat it, I'll give it to someone else.
I don't feel comfortable with that right now.
Look, you'll see Fire just, Bracken, just leave the sausage. Leave the sausage. Let the boy do what he wants with the sausage. Look.
I'm just
No.
gonna put it right
No.
here. Okay? I'm just gonna put it right there. And he puts the sausage on the floor.
You'll see Bracken just looks at it. Well, now no one can eat the sausage. What are you doing? Oh, fuck it. Just makes another sausage. Farah just looks at you, just, look, I can see something has happened, boy. Now that's between you and me daughter. And it always will be. I may give you a hard time, but it's just because I love me daughter so much. And whatever it is, whatever is going on, regardless of whether it sorts itself out or it doesn't. I've turned into Ephraim Stoll again. Regardless of whether it sorts itself out again, it doesn't matter. As long as you're both happy. It's really all we want.
I think I've probably made her quite unhappy, is what I'm trying to say.
If there's anything I know about my daughter, and that's... doesn't... She loves you. But she loves you for you. And she loves all of you. Shu, Lucas. Whatever it is, just talk to each other. Does that make any sense at all? Don't worry, Julius. I'm not going to kill you. Not yet. I think this world still needs you.
Can I ask you something?
Hey?
This is going to sound really weird. Can I like have a hug?
Can you all have a hug?
That was weird. I'm sorry.
Oh.
He picks up the sausage.
No, my dear boy. It's not weird. Look, come here. And as you sort of get up, you pick up the sausage, you try to move away, you'll just... Fire and Bracken will just, like, storm you. They'll just come in closer and closer. Come on. Come on in. And as you do, you sort of... Like... You can feel their fur. You can feel the warmth. You can... The sort of the entire Argon body, they just sort of bring you in and... It's all right, my boy.
Julius will do this thing where he's really stiff at first, and then just like all the tension will like go out of him, and he'll like take a couple of deep breaths, blink away some tears, and then step back very quickly.
Well, before you go, I've made you another sausage. And Bracken will hand you a second sausage. Don't eat that one; it's been on the floor.
Hey, I'll just give it to you. He won't care.
All
He'll
right.
take it.
Fair enough. As long as
Thank
someone
you.
eats it. No, never waste a sausage.
Kind of turn away and flare his wings a little bit, and then take off, fly down the trail, and try to catch up with wherever everybody else has gotten to.
Yeah, I'd say whoever were making their way at the trail, you'd sort of be halfway there now. You can probably now smell the scent of cooked sausage.
as you join Hugh, Biffa, and Zorbal, you're just going to hear Biffa say,
Zorbal, do you think perhaps that potentially we were the wrong ones to survive wherever we were, and perhaps Timney should be here? I feel like perhaps we're a little bit thick.
Oh, what did I just say moments ago? Stop it with this kind of talk, Biffa.
No, I know.
You're a brick, but it's not very nice to keep thinking about this yourself.
and then that's where like Julius kind of like flies over, I'm presuming, and like,
Fucking hell, what the hell is that?
glowing. Like a
Holding two
beautiful
sausages.
angelic shooting star.
One fucked up sausage. Yeah. Some angelic being with the. I imagine there's like that paper towel around him as well, just to stop your hands getting burnt.
I've got to make the AI of this.
Oh, dear.
But he'll see you and he'll kind of spiral on down and land there, just with the sausages.
immediately greatsword out.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hugh is staring at these sausages. It's just Julius, and he has snacks.
You know what, Hugh? One of them's been on. I put it on the ground. I think it's good. You just say that I'm really not hungry anyway. I kind of felt peer pressured into taking them.
Oh, thank you. This is pretty great. I turn around to Biffa and Zorbal, and the floor one. Sausage.
I will slowly put the greatsword away.
I will click my boots of speed and fly for the sausage.
Ooh.
Which one?
Is Biff...
And then, Biff is going to immediately run towards you as well.
Okay, well, hold on, because as much as you've got...
I am fast as hell.
As much as you are fast
I
as
am
hell...
also fast.
Biffa is also fast. Now, I'm going to need a contested sleight of hand check. Let's call it like that.
I have a base speed of 60.
But Hugh is only 20 feet away.
Sleight of hand, okay.
Contested sleight of hand.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, my golly.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zorbal. You see
I
Biffa.
would like to hit.
So, first of all, you will see as Biffa just places the greatsword on their back and then just almost like an instantaneous misty step as you feel this sausage just straight out of your hand. Instantly.
Immediately in my fucking gob. And I'm going, and then I'm going to see Zorbal looking so upset. Or angry. I don't know. One of the two.
You don't see Zorbal looking upset. You see Zorbal approaching.
Okay, I see Zorbal approaching. And so I'm sort of like,
oh no. Oh no.
And then I just like offer my hand out. And that's about half of a much-eaten sausage.
Julius is kind of half looking at Hugh and he starts to say, like, Hugh, are you aware of... There are more sausages at the camp. What?
Yes, but we're not at the camp at the moment, are we, glowy flyy boy? We're here, and that's the only sausage you brought, 3 of us.
Yeah,
Wasn't
that's
exactly
right.
very good maths, even by my count. And I can't count.
Yeah, I have an intelligence of 7. I can count less. And I know that's not enough sausages.
Hugh, you'll need to roll a sleight of hand check if you're trying to eat that discreetly, mate.
I'm definitely.
I have to beat my passive perception.
Yeah, you guys see Hugh attempt to eat a sausage.
Wait, what's my passive perception? 17.
You feel eyes.
Yeah, both of them.
We could always share this one. I'll break it in half
Okay,
and then hold
that's not
out
math.
half a sausage.
No. We might be small creatures, but we're not dumb.
Okay, and I'll just put the other half in my mouth and break the first half in half again. Now there's 3.
You'll hear
I
the voice
I've already got half a sausage.
You'll hear the voice of Ephraim sort of shout from a very distance away. It's the end of the world. And you're all fighting.
And there's a finite amount of sausages, so we've got to be really careful with who eats them.
And what, are we going to fight on an empty stomach?
Touche. As he just makes his way up again.
You guys are fucking wanker.
I
know, right?
I know I had some Rinstone earlier, but like, am I high? What? Who? You
haven't heard of us?
I was promised we were
celebrities.
And I'm going to point to them in the wrong order.
Except that I'm Biffa and he's Zorbal.
Oh, yeah.
Now don't tell lies now.
I'm Steve.
He's got broken arms.
And half a broken leg.
Ow.
And rib.
You're like you're the four hero, the one everyone's been talking about. Those ones.
They're the ones who...
Heroes.
With the first explosion.
Got you. Okay.
Small explosion.
Nice.
Not this.
This is a temporary blip in an otherwise quite faultless performance where absolutely nothing went wrong. And we know exactly what we did.
We've made no mistakes at any point ever.
Absolutely not.
Well, I mean, I would believe that, except for the fact that, I've always made mistakes, and I somehow managed to do better than you, which would tell me that possibly you did make mistakes, and I think you're lying.
In fact, you might. How high's your insight?
I don't know, actually.
They're level 20. Probably pretty high.
Is it high enough?
I mean, I'll roll. I was doing that more out of logic than anything else. 19.
Oh, damn.
Oh, actually, my deceptions... Wait, what am I trying to do? Deceive or persuade here?
What are you...
I'm trying to be persuasive.
No. Oh,
I mean...
Yeah, wait, yes.
You're a bard.
Yeah.
He's a fucking bard.
We have made no mistakes.
Same.
And this is 100% going according to plan, and no one needs to be worried.
He's definitely gonna be sort of...
Julius will give you a charming smile. That charming smile he uses for, people he's met 30 seconds ago, and it's totally fake as fuck.
I'm gonna keep on a watch with you.
He's not sure. He's not sure. He doesn't know. How to take you.
I trust him, Biffa. You've made a lot of mistakes. I've never made any mistake. If I'm a part of this plan...
mistakes, you dick!
When have I made... Name 3.
Right, so I obviously have no idea what adventures these guys went on in their previous adventuring. So I'm going to presume that Zorbal has made many mistakes.
And view them as mistakes.
Biffa is going to basically...
All right, then. What about that time when we were at that mountain trying to get that cave troll, and then you went and decided to, trip over that fucking rock that we told you not to go onto, and it caused the entire room to echo, and then we ended up getting ambushed by our own goddamn bounty?
Dude, as Biffa's ranting, Julius is going to go over to him with kind of a look on his face. Where's Lucas and Mitz?
Oh, they're back here. There was a voice. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted. There was a voice. I was following a voice. I think they're back looking at the fireball.
Are you following a voice?
Stopped you.
Yeah, to be fair, thank you, Adam. I'm enjoying this, actually. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. So you do hear the voice once again. And it says, Adam, you are now the voice. Thank you for, yes, please continue with it. Yeah.
You. There's more up here.
There's more up here. As he just turns and walks away.
Do you want... I'll catch up in a second. Kind of watches you go in one direction, looks at Biffa and Zorbal arguing.
And then there was the other time when
that was a perfect. That was a calculated maneuver. Did
that
we
was
die?
not calculated
No.
maneuver. We
Perfect.
saw that you
They
had a
just started
massive
walking
surprise
off
chocolate
down the
maker.
hill to try and find where Flopsy and Lucas are, and he's like,
Oh wait, shit, he moved.
And then like it's
"Oh, it's getting so dark in here. I need a light, but my
I know,
light
I
is
just thought
broken.
that and say,
I can't see."
But Hugh, as you make your way further up, you will come to this site now that you will see. Whoa! What happened there?
Kate just let off a flashbang.
Nice.
Oh, look at I'm looking very shiny.
But as you make your way up, as you get closer to this sort of camp, you hear the voice again.
It's me. It's Micah.
Coming
Where
from
is he?
beyond the camp.
Beyond the camp.
I will walk beyond the camp. I mean,
As you,
Yeah, fuck those guys.
as you,
only mildly distracted by the smell of other sausages.
yeah, that's it. To your left, you will see Fire and Bracken sort of making a makeshift fire. I'd say Violetta and Jane and all the kids now have sort of, I'd probably say, congregated around that fire now. I'll move them over there so I remember. They're sort of congregated around there, as well as the Brushtail brothers are sort of just all around this fire eating the sausages now. But you'll find your way, sort of making your way through this camp. You see away from the Argon blast, as it were, as you look out on this sort of this frozen tundra-like wasteland. Make a perception check.
You.
I'm coming, Micah.
With
dirty
20, yeah, dirty 20. You will see. You won't see much of anything. You'll see these chasms, these sort of cliffs that just veer off and jut off. But you do notice a small pathway, just maybe a half a mile or so through the frozen tundra, that just sort of makes its way round to just a small rocky outcropping with a small unlit fire. Like a little stone makeshift fire. You get the sense that the voice is coming from that direction.
Putting up the rocky out.
Oh, but where's
Sorry.
he going? What's he doing? Is he listening to voices? What the fuck is happening?
He's got a bit mad, like you did earlier.
The voice will have to speak up a little bit because I didn't hear
Sorry.
that last bit.
You, what about the rocky outcropping? Hurry up.
Oh, I'll pick up my pace.
Look, rocky outcropping. Don't jump off the cliff. It's very slippery.
Why have I given Adam
Thank you,
this
voice.
power? Why have I given Adam this power?
yeah, that was on you, mate.
Yeah.
I'm off the cliff. You jump.
But yeah, Hugh, you will,
Jump.
if you would like to, you'll head off in that direction.
Yes, I will head off, but I won't. I won't jump. I won't jump.
Yeah.
Jump you. It's really fun.
mean-
What I'll do, actually, I'll drag you over to there, Hugh, so you can see what you see. There we go.
He's gone.
But I'll leave you there for just a second, Hugh.
Yeah.
As you make your way up, you do see this tiny little fire pit just does ignite into flame, and the fire does ignite, but you don't see much of anything. It's just silence as this fire just sort of roars there, but you can see the flames are moving. But everything else is stuck, frozen in time. Even the birds overhead are just completely stopped still. But this fire is just burning.
Cool.
Is the rest of the camp as it seems there?
Yeah, I'd say so. Just a shield and a sword.
Yeah. Can I investigate the fire? Like, I mean, is it just a normal-looking campfire?
Does appear to be normal of some kind. Roll an investigation check. Yeah, normal fire, mate.
Micah, are you here?
Am
I'm afraid, Adam, I'm going to now need to take this power from you as you.
Sorry. Out of interest, are Biffa and Zorbal still there? Like, can we
Did we follow him?
Yeah, I was chasing after him, but
if you are following, are you following?
Yeah. We followed him this entire way. We're just being irritating at this point.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll just take everyone there. There we go. How far would you guys be away? Like, would you be trying to...
I'm at his heels.
Because we're probably faster than Hugh is, so like two little annoying chihuahuas. We're just like right there.
If anything, they overtake me every once in a while and have to stop and wait for me to...
Yeah. Like a really annoying like following AI in a video game that moves too fast.
Yeah. But yeah, you just see what you see here. There's nothing special about.
I mean, I'm going right over to it. That's all.
Oh wow! Fuck all.
It's your home.
My house is
What?
much better looking than this.
Is this where you live?
like
Is this your house? Well, I mean, a house. Hovel.
No, I've never been here
Campsite.
before. Could you not hear the voice? There was an old friend. I heard his
Knew
voice.
it.
It's coming from this.
Mate,
Knew it. He's
we're
gone
not
loony.
crazy. We might be stupid, but we're not crazy.
No,
Wait,
no, I'm not.
Did you have a? Did you eat? Did you? This could be his marble. Did you eat your marble?
My marble?
Yes.
No. Should I have?
I mean, mine was by accident. Did you?
I don't even know where my marble is.
Check your pockets for marbles, because that's where my voice came from. That's where borscht is.
Hang on. 22. Any marbles?
Marble.
Sorry. I was
Big
replying
money
to a
marble.
message. What were you what are you doing?
I'm checking my pockets for marbles. Apparently there's an important marble I need to eat.
There is no marbles in your pocket, sir. You would be able to tell me what's in your pockets.
I mean, Zorbal, I wouldn't eat borscht. Like, I mean,
Mate, do you know how many times he would have deserved it? And now
I mean,
he is the
I'm not saying he wouldn't have
perfect
deserved it,
size.
but like, I mean, I've got standards.
What's
He
the
says after
borscht?
having eaten a human
I-
body in a
I
It
could
sounds
show you
delicious.
I can show you a borscht. He'll reach into his pocket, rub it on his shirt again. And
He's an absolute
manifest
knob.
The
I love him.
spirit of borscht.
And this figure will appear, this knight,
Incredibly
with a
boring-looking half-elf.
very boring half-elf knight with a shield and a spear. Hello, I am Borscht.
Hello, Borscht. I'm Hugh.
Hello, Hugh.
Wow. And he lives in your pocket at all times.
He's mine
He loves
forever.
Can I ask why the world has ended?
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
these guys fucked
So
up.
Hugh and his team, they fucked right up. Like, if you thought we were fuckers, like,
You'll see Borscht turns to you, Zorbal. Why didn't you stop it?
Wasn't my turn in the initiative.
In fairness, you two were
It's
doing a
always-
lot of standing around in that fight.
There's always an excuse.
we
Why?
were
Mate,
even like conscious. We were somewhere else. I don't even know where we were, mate. Like,
I was introducing you to my new friend, Borscht. You don't take this opportunity to turn around, ignore the nice gentleman, and insult me.
I apologize. Hello, Hugh. I am Borscht. Are you going to fix this?
Absolutely. Julius says it's actually all part of the plan. So all's well. Just got to wait for Julius to explain the rest of the plan. He will get to it. Don't worry. He gets a bit distracted.
Okay.
But
Isn't he amazing?
the borscht. The
I love
borscht is
borscht.
borscht is very, very nice. Is it? Can it do things? Can it fight, or is it just like
my name
pictures?
is Borscht. I am not an it.
No,
I am a
I
spirit.
asked him. Right, yeah, you can't even hit ghosts.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, he's completely fucking useless, but he's great at
Yeah.
sarcastic wit.
Can I touch borscht?
As you do, your hand just goes straight
Alright.
through him, and he just sort of looks down. Please do not.
And hands off the merchandise.
Sorry.
Don't touch ghosts without their consent.
you
What
do.
kind of absolute brute are you?
You do have to be
Oh, it's
respectful of
ghosts.
the dead.
You should talk to Flopsy about this one. because she's quite good with the ones who are already passed on. Maybe she can do something about it.
You can allow him to hit ghosts.
Didn't we speak to someone called? Didn't you speak to someone called Flopsy?
Me? No. Why?
I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before.
You do. I don't know if you remember. Flopsy spoke to you like ages ago.
Oh, that Flopsy. Oh yeah.
She's one of the party. She's somewhere. She's back down. I think that's where Julius went to.
Yeah, with the weird rat thing.
Yes, that's called Lugus, or he's called Lugus. He's one of the best of us, actually.
Really?
The small ones always are.
Low standard.
Well, I will go
they're
and speak
small,
to
and then
Flopsy
they're small.
Goodbye, Hugh of the Woods. And you'll see this ghost of Borsch just starts walking off.
You can do that? I thought there was like a range. Borsch, no! Follow Borsch.
He's just walking off. That's it, he's gone.
I'm done.
Yeah, he's just walked off.
I quit.
Julius, what are you up to?
Oh man, there is just... He's going to find Lugus and Flopsy.
Yeah, Lugus and Flopsy. Where are you still in your same location?
You fly down and you see Lugus, Flopsy, and then sitting off a bit beside his brum deck. Because you never described him going up the hill.
Fair.
Okay, well, I ignore Brumdeck. I don't give a shit about that side character. And go over to where Lugus and Flopsy are to see what's up.
Julius, you might want to grab Faerûn.
What? You okay? You both okay?
I'm alright, but Faerûn, I feel like she's going through something awful. Like,
what?
All this. You know how she felt when the Chaos Shard, we assume, was destroyed? This is 2 more, plus I can't imagine how many deaths she's going through right now. Get Faerûn. Or just you, use your magic words. I've tried reaching through and I rolled fucking amazing, but she's not open to my beautiful performance.
What does Flopsy look like? Like, what is the situation I see?
Right. Have you ever seen someone like dissociate?
Yes.
Kind of like that, like really glassy eyed, really far away. You can kind of almost see a smidgen of like the pain and suffering and the screaming that she is currently dealing with, like being reflected through her eyes at the moment. And she's very tense, and like her arms are kind of almost like curled around her as if she's holding herself together. And she is just, there is no, she's not currently here right now.
He'll kind of like go over to her and like wave a hand.
Just completely out of it. Can you help?
His eyes will do that thing where someone's thinking really fast and they go...
I think, Flopsy, you can hear the voices of these guys sort of talking, but it is being drowned out by voices now that are trying to reach out to you from across the veil, as you can make out sort of phrases like, how did this happen? And they're talking to you. They're sort of like, you don't see anything, but you can hear them, and it's sort of, why has this happened? Is this it? Is this the end? You will start to see these spectres now as they sort of just appear, sort of maybe down the mountain or some on top of the mountain. You can see them just sort of appearing sort of sporadically around. You will see people that you recognise. There are a lot of people that you recognise. You will also see Lucy there as well. She's just sort of, she can't see you don't get a sense of, but she's just sort of just going, just sort of wandering around sort of aimlessly.
Julius will kind of stand there hesitantly and not really know like what to do. And then he'll just kind of move close and like tentatively reach out for her little paw and just bring it up and put it on his chest over where his heart is. So that it's like the doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Well, it's probably more like a doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. You could tap dance to it. And it's like, Mitz, can you hit me?
She doesn't respond yet, but yeah, she can. You are. It's above the table. You will be like there.
Well, what I'll ask this, because this will have implications on what I'd like to do at some point, Flops, is I'll ask it to you in this way. Do you think that the volume of Julius's voice or the volume of the voices of the dead would be louder? Which one would you, you know when someone has two conversations next to you, you innately listen to one of them over the other. Which one would you be hearing most?
Definitely at the moment, it's the dead.
And as you do listen to that, more of these spectres start to appear. And some of them do almost acknowledge your presence. You can sort of see that they glance in your direction, narrow their eyes, but then aimlessly go about their ghosting, their spookiness. I don't know. So yeah, you get the sense that the more you are attuning to it, the more you are aware of it.
Ugas, would you just give us a sec?
I'll go check I'll go check who Efren brought.
Can you also take that random dwarf with you? He's making me really uncomfortable.
Staring.
Can I come with you, little squirrel?
Julius is like, who's this fucking guy?
Rumdeck. I don't remember you from Neverwinter Games.
Hey!
So much has happened, Rumdeck. Let's catch up on the way out.
All right, then. It's good to see you again, by the way.
I know.
All my friends are dead.
Rumdeck. Hey, a bunch of my friends are dead too, Rumdeck. Let's talk about that.
All right. I can smell sausages. There's always a silver lining, I suppose.
That's the kind of attitude we need nowadays, Brumdeck.
I'll be honest, though, Lucas. Don't you think we should be spending our time figuring out how to stop this mess? Or not, it's up to you.
Hey, that at the top of a hill, because I feel like the DM wants us up there.
I mean, you can do it any way you want, I suppose. What's a DM? Do it wherever you want. Come on, let's get the sausage.
Hey.
I can tell that Andy, thought we'd be up that hill in, the first 5 minutes of the session. And we're still fucking about.
It's even funnier that I've got a massive page of, notes. We've done two of them.
It's only been
D&D, guys. You do whatever you want.
An hour and a half.
You do whatever you want.
Julius will just kind of stand there with Mitz's hand on his chest, and kind of look at her vacant eyes that are looking past him. Miss, I need you to be able to hear me. I think the world kind of needs you to be able to hear me. Sorry. Okay, I'm really fucking sorry. You know, when Dad died and it was like me and Mum and the little ones. And Mum would get so drunk every night and I kind of felt like it was always all on me, you know. I felt like I had to look after everyone else and I felt like that was because I felt like she couldn't love me enough because I wasn't worth loving. Because otherwise, why didn't she put me first, right? And look after me the way that I looked after everyone else. I'm sorry that I'm such a horrible asshole all the time, okay? It's just, when I was fighting Asmodeus, I just wanted you there so bad. And I'm glad that you weren't, and I'm glad we're both okay. But I guess that just whatever your reasons were, I felt like, you know, maybe I just still wasn't enough. I know that's just my stupid brain, right? And I didn't know how to speak to you after. I just feel like I'm really scared of what we could be. And if you don't wake up, nothing will ever be anything ever, so please snap out of it.
I get the feeling that the more he talks, the more the words get louder and start to kind of like drown out the dead.
I thought you were going the opposite way there.
No, Jesus, fuck you.
Oh,
And goes into a coma.
And she, it's kind of like, I guess, she wobbles a bit and looks incredibly disorientated. For the first, I don't know, for actually you looking at her when she catches your face and your eyes, for a worryingly long amount of time, you can see that there is no recognition. Like, there's that, you know when you sort of like wake up and there's just a random stranger next to you, and there's that kind of like, that you need to kind of like understand like where you are and who this is, and you're kind of like flying back through all of the files in your head, just trying to figure out how you kind of got to this point. That you can see that kind of like confusion and then panic and then like genuine sort of like frustration, not being able to remember things, and then after maybe a sort of like it's probably only really like about somewhere between 3 to 5 seconds worth of that kind of like response, but it feels longer because obviously you're paying more attention to it. And then suddenly she kind of like blinks and kind of her eyes come back into focus. Yes.
Hey. And he gives like the Julius smile, but his eyes are like, I'm concerned.
And then she will clutch her head, and then she will like one hand to her head and one hand to her chest, because I'm presuming that the Argon is also like in pain here because of the cores detonating. And I won't do it over a microphone because I don't think that's fair to anybody's ears or my microphone. But she is going to let out like the single most inhuman scream of pain that you will have ever heard, like to the point where it is actually quite frightening to kind of hear that kind of noise coming out of someone's mouth, because she is now like semi-mortal, dealing with the voices that only a god can hear, whilst also dealing with like effectively the equivalent of bleeding Argon in her chest, and she is dealing with two incredibly powerful, effective deities, like at war in two parts of her body. And yeah, so there's that fraction of she doesn't recognize you, then she does recognize you, and then she realizes that she's in fucking agony, and then she just melts into pain, basically, and she starts like crumpling.
Julius will like panic a bit and kind of scoop her up and glow a little bit brighter as he pumps some healing into her. Like, he's got some healing left, I don't know. Healing word, fucking cure wound, whatever it is that I've got. And he's like, Lugus.
You will 100% be hearing the scream.
I didn't fix it.
Well, what we'll do quick is we'll go to a bit of a break. We'll have a little bit of a break and we'll catch up back there where we left off. All right?
Shit, yeah.
So we'll be back in just a second. BRB.
I'm ready because I feel like Andy's stressing trying to get all the
No. Don't.
Andy's been like, when are you going to get to the camp?
Honestly,
Baldur, for fuck's sake.
Honestly, like with D&D stuff, I have things for you. Whether or not you see them, it ultimately doesn't matter. Like there's been, I've started recording again, but it doesn't matter. So this is a tip for everyone out there: is there's been things this entire campaign that you guys have just decided not to interact with, that you could have learned.
That sounds about right.
That you could have learned a load of things. Ultimately, it's up to the DM's job to make the story make sense, regardless of the choices. Now, whether that be that you might have learned a lot more about the story ages ago if you read the book, but you didn't, and that was a choice. And this is ultimately
because it was fucking horrifying.
This is ultimately a universe where it's the sum of our choices create our future. Do you like that? That was nice.
I do.
Yeah. So this is your story.
Read books, kids.
Yeah. Read books.
Story being
Well,
told.
then.
Literature teacher, always read the book. Read the instruction manual first. I'm actually going to turn my light on because I've just realised that I am completely and utterly shrouded in darkness.
Well, what I'll say is, Lugus, you walking next to Brundeck, and he just sort of goes, shit day for it. Hey.
Yeah, it was kind of a double whammy. I mean, we knew we were going to fight flipping Asmodeus, so we mentally prepare ourselves for that, but then the man himself showed up after. How much do you know? Because I'm walking into this conversation thinking you know all about Gattas and that.
I'll be honest, lad. No, not really. I don't know what's going on.
I like nodding.
When
was the Neverwinter Games?
I'm like the worst NPC to talk to. I'm not gonna lie. I was in the Neverwinter Games, and then the war happened, and then
that's it.
That's about it.
And now I'm here.
I'm not gonna lie.
You came out with those four, I assume, and my brothers.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm not.
Where were you?
I went to prison.
You went to prison?
I went to prison.
What? When? You one of the ones who were dragged into?
He's lying.
I just look. I would just want a sausage. I'll be honest, Lucas.
Oh, fine.
Wait.
Do I hear the scream about now?
Lucas!
Look, I'll be honest.
Lovely.
There's a couple of NPCs in this story that don't make a whole lot of sense. Me and Peter. All right,
well,
just
hey.
go with it.
Wait.
You two are important and appreciated. You're survivors.
Hey, I'm still here. I'm still breathing.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
If I can make one promise here, Brumdick, you're gonna see this to the end. You're gonna live a long and happy life. I'll do that for you.
I have a feeling that fate itself, that thing that sort of like does stuff, that man in the sky, as some people call it. I have a feeling that he intended that I was to die to show stuff happening. I think he forgot, and I've sort of been here the whole time.
No, Darren, that was Justin Hawkins.
Oh, it's Justin Hawkins. Okay.
Justin Hawkins. He died, didn't he? He died.
For some reason.
Yeah, he got
decided to kill off
sucked dry.
Justin Hawkins instead of Brumdick.
Yeah. I have a feeling that mechanic, that thing, was supposed to happen to both of us. But for whatever fate, it didn't, and I'm here today.
Yeah. But boy, would it have been really fun with the amount of joke I can make if it was Justin Hawkins who survived.
Hey, it's a shame.
Instead of you.
The lost opportunities.
Yeah. I thought so many different jokes if it wasn't him. But
I'm sorry to disappoint you that it's me instead of Justin Hawkins. I apologize.
Oh, wait. Brumdick, quiet down. I think I hear something.
Oh.
Lucas!
Yeah, you hear like a banshee style wail of like pain.
Oh, think I'm needed. Why don't you run ahead, Brumdick, and save a sausage for me?
All right. I get it. I get it.
The nonchalance, I love it.
I'll fly back with speed.
You catch Julius like walking very briskly up towards the top of the hill, looking absolutely panic stricken. You probably like intercept him.
Hello, everything fine? You chill.
I
heard this horrible noise I've ever heard in my life.
Julius just keeps walking. I told her some feelings, and then she screamed, and now she's like this.
And you will see like she's like kneeling. Every single like muscle that you can see under her, like that's showing under her armor, is like so tense. Like you can like see the sinews like popping out, and like her eyes are so wide, and she's like clutching at her chest and her head, and like tearing at it, because she's in so much pain, and this scream just keeps coming out.
What can I do? Do you want? I can do some. I can do some bless. I can cast bless. I can heal. Do you want me to grab the parents?
I've tried doing like a heal. I can't take her up there. Her mum and dad are up there.
Pretty sure they heard.
Wait, maybe I should take her up there because her mum and dad are up there.
Yes, good thinking.
I actually do think that Fire and Bracken would instantly come.
Yeah.
So they will instantly come down, and they'll sort of very much fire trudging through the snow. Hey, what's going on?
Wow, that was fast.
And as she sort of makes her way up to you, Flopsy, she'll sort of just place her hand on your shoulders. Violet, stop it now. Come on, you speak to me. You speak to me. Tell me what. Stop it.
Put a white paper towel on it and snap out of it.
Yeah.
Tell me what's happened. Speak to me. It's your mother.
Oh God, how do I do it? All right, okay, sorry, it's gonna have to. She, again, like you'll like while she's still kind of like tearing at herself, the screaming kind of dies down. And it just kind of becomes this sort of almost like this animalistic, like. And she's kind of like realizing. Well, again, actually, Julius, you probably noticed this because you already know what to look for. as she looks at her own mother, she does not recognize her for the first like few seconds before like again that you know when you kind of like see someone that you like you suddenly recognize someone, you're like, oh wait, I know them, like oh that immediate response kind of like comes through her eyes, and she like pulls her hand away from her head and like she grabs onto her mother's arm, and like she like almost to the point where, I mean obviously she's got fur so you can't see what her skin looks like, but it would be like white with the sort of the tension. And
as that sort of as you gain your dissonance back, the first word you hear clearly from your mother sort of there right in front of you is, she just goes, Violet Cottontail, as they're just clear in your head.
And she's just tears, and again like she's only saying like one word, and she's still holding her chest. And she just kind of like falls into her, and she just starts sobbing, like she is just crying.
Julius, come on, help me. Flopsy, Violet, we're going to take you. You need to have a sit down. Come on. It's all going to be okay. We're here now. We got you.
And so she's like, it's really, you know, that kind of like really sort of hyperventilating style of like deep breathing where you're trying to really control the pain and how you're like receiving the pain. Like that's happening. She like her jaw is so tense, like her muscles are still so tense. And she tries to get up, but she's like struggling to even sort of like remotely do anything.
And Julius will kind of like bend down and like scoop her up again, and then just kind of look at Faerûn like,
just take her up there. Don't you drop her. Come on, I'll help you. And
she's gonna feel so small in your arms as well. Like this is perhaps like, she's not like frail. That's not quite how it's saying, but she's just curled up so much, and she's like falling into you.
And Faerûn will sort of lean down to you, Lugus. Come on, little Lugus, come on.
I wasn't going to stay here.
I know you're not, but I want to make sure you're okay, little squirrel. I can see you've all been through a lot. Come on, come up here.
No, I was disintegrated. It was horrible.
And you can tell me all about it. Come on.
The devil shot me with a laser. Okay, yeah, sorry.
That sounds like a bad day.
It was,
but you're okay. You're here. You're alive, and that's what counts.
I have 1 HP. I'm fine.
1 HP is all you need. Trust me, I've been there.
It's the last one that counts.
Hey. In this world, you're only dead until that last HP's gone. Now, come on. Do not drop me daughter. As you see that she sort of helps you along, Lugus, yeah, you can scurry up there and she'll sort of just sort of comfort you and just make small talk as you go, and you guys will head up. We'll flick on back to Hugh quickly. Hugh, as you sort of hear Biffa and Zorbal just sort of having these petty arguments next to you, you see this fire just start to just go, as it starts to just sort of flare around, and you hear that voice again.
The voice is back.
The noises.
Like just like that, and as you do, you start to the noise of Biffa and Zorbal, they start to just drown out. So everything starts to sort of like eat, like as much as time is. until eventually these voices drown out into silence.
The sweet release of silence.
Yeah, good luck having that around Biffa and Zorbal at any point. It's just not.
You just a whole. Just to get away from it.
But you will see as time sort of slows, well, time has stopped, but this local time, almost time stops within a time stop. And you see appear in front of you, in front of this fire, just sort of sat down with his hands on his knees, just looking and poking the fire with a stick, is Micah.
I'll go and sit down next to Micah, and I'm just looking at him and saying, Are you like borscht?
You'll see him slap your back as he just goes, I don't know who borscht is, brother.
Are you here, or you look pretty spent down in town?
I don't quite know where I am, but I feel my time has come to an end.
That is not good news. Why are you here?
I'm here to see you, Hugh. Tell me, how has your journey been? Do you remember when we first met?
I tried to tackle you, and then you turned out to be a god.
Yes. I saw in that moment who you were, or rather what you were capable of. I knew in that moment that you would be there at the end.
So this is the end then?
Doesn't have to be.
I just don't know what to do, Micah. Talos, should I call you? I don't know.
Call me Micah. I don't know the answer to your question, Hugh. Only fate is a strange thing. Your choices, your words, your actions, they all lead you to a shared future. All of you share the same future. All of the people that you know, all of the people that you have known, all of the people that you will never know. All of our choices lead to the same future. But what about your journey? What have you discovered about you? What have you discovered about Hugh of the Woods? And you'll see him looking over at your Baldur's blade. Now, you carry your axe on your back, don't you, and your blade at your hilt. So he sort of looks over at the Baldur's blade, and he sort of looks at it. Tell me, Hugh, what have you learned about yourself?
I learned about myself. I mean, honestly, I think more than anything, I've learned that I have some friends. I learned that I have a bigger family than I'd realized. More than anything else, I just hope I'm, when the time comes, able to keep up with them, if I'm honest. Have you seen them?
I've seen
They're amazing. The things they can do, they're flying around, they're...
May I see your blade, Hugh?
Yeah, I'll hand over the... Well, I don't know. I'll attempt to hand over the sword and presume that it clatters on the floor because he can't hold it.
No, he does. He does grab it. He grabs your blade as he twists it round. This isn't... I don't know, this blade is beautiful. But I don't know, this... Does this blade belong to you?
In a way, it was given to me. But I will pull up. This one has been with me all this time.
A double-bit felling axe. I remember it. I remember saying what a magnificent weapon that was.
It's a trusty tool more than anything. You should see the hewing I did back in the day. Ugh.
Does it have a name?
Yes, it's my double-bit felling axe.
That's the perfect name. I would call it that too. It's interesting. It's that axe fits you better.
I mean, there's a reason I haven't thrown it away. I mean, this, and he'll look at the sword. This is the weapon of a god. This is Baldur's. This is the soul fire blade.
No.
But this is Hugh's axe.
That is Hugh.
There's a reason I've not
Wood's
thrown it away.
Double-bit felling axe. I'd say that is the weapon of a god. That is a beautiful weapon. And you'll see that he takes Baldur's blade and he shifts it in his hands, and it almost just flickers and moves away. And then it almost bends itself in reality, and he sort of just hands it to you. And as you take back Baldur's blade, it doesn't feel the same. It's still got the nice weightlessness to it, the sort of the nice balance, but it's almost like absent of its magic. Just feels like
What the fuck are you doing?
What do you mean? This blade is nothing. This blade is, like you said, a god's weapon. It's nothing compared to your double-bit felling axes. May I see it?
All right, but no funny business. I want it back.
You'll see he takes it, and he has it in his hands as he just grasps it tighter and tighter as his hands just start to stress like that, and you just see this aura of light come off of his palms as the axe just sort of bends down. He just goes, a fine weapon. As he hands it back to you, and you can feel it feels incredible. I'm going to give it to you. Hold on.
No, Kate.
So I am going to put something into your inventory that you may do with what you will. There you go. But you will take it and you feel it become magical. And Hugh, as you take this blade,
Can do it.
would you like to describe it, Hugh? As I assume
Absolutely.
you have read it.
Hugh's a fucking helicopter.
Oh my god! Yay!
As I join my friends in the sky.
As you will gain the 60 feet of fly speed. That you will
Amazing.
do with however you like. You will also see that is a bit more of a powerful weapon. But as you take that weapon in your hands, Micah just goes, yes. That's
I would like to land.
Oh,
Landing.
Oh, shit. Oh.
A controlled descent as I fall completely onto the floor. But still getting the hang of this. Micah, I have to ask, what was it like? The end, I mean.
Pleasant.
Oh.
Calming. Everything just sort of melts away.
I'll miss you, brother.
I miss you too, brother.
And I'd like to do one last time a predator hand grasp.
And as you do, your hand will just go straight through it. But you will sort of your contact, but then just push through as he just goes, well, I guess that's my time. It's been an absolute pleasure, brother, watching you, hearing of your tales. I told you back then you had what it took to win. I didn't mean the Neverwinter game. I meant this moment here. Good luck, brother. And Godspeed. As his image will just fade away.
He will take a few extra minutes sat, not even like admiring his felling axe, just kind of staring at the spot where Micah is. And then he'll stand up, collect his things together with another determined look on his face. Right. Where are the plan makers? And I'm going to march towards the intelligent people.
You walk right past the two small creatures.
Yeah. But Zorbal and Biff are just arguing as you just storm towards, and I'll put us back at the mountaintop. Cool. What's everybody up to? I think Julius, as you come up with sort of Flopsy in your arms, Fyra will sort of point you towards Bracken there as he was following, sat next to the fire, and just lay her down there. Just don't worry, Flops. You're going to be okay.
He will place her very gently down on the floor, or wherever they're pointing.
They've laid out like a blanket. I don't know. He doesn't want to get cold and wet. Although time has stopped, so technically you wouldn't get wet. I don't know. I think she just needs a bit of time. It's been a heavy day.
She's breathing really heavily. She's gritting her teeth. She's still you can still feel like grunts of pain kind of like coming through where like her throat is tight, but the wind's still going through it. So it's like...
Julius will just kind of reach his hand up and like grab the one that's at her throat and pull it away so she can hold his hand instead.
And it's gonna be like she's not very strong. Like she's got a -1 to strength. So I guess in real life it's probably like, you know, a marshmallow trying to like strangle someone. But like it's still like it's still like rigid and tense for her, and you can feel like if you were ever going to describe Flopsy as strong, this would be the moment, because like that is the most like death grip that you've ever felt in her mittens.
Julius is having flashbacks to the birth of his child. It's like, remember this. He'll kind of look for where Lugus is.
Yeah, just out of interest, Lugus. Right, you guys have got to tell me about the table. I promise Asmodeus is not going to come and take it. Who has the Balor right now?
Me. I have it. I have all the...
I'm doing this for narrative purposes. Before, I wasn't going to ask for it because I wanted it with my baddie man, but he's now gone.
He's in Hughes's pocket.
You'll see Jane sort of walking around with this book, just sort of flicking through it as Julius told her to. As she just sort of makes her way up to you, Julius. Just, this book is horrible. But I kind of like it. I can't stop reading it. It just keeps mentioning this Balor at the very end. And it just sort of trails off into nothing.
I gave it to her for research purposes.
I quite like this book. It's nice.
I was wondering. So you didn't pick up where we put the bookmark?
Oh, I've read the whole thing back to back like 4 times.
What? Why would you do that to yourself?
It's not that bad.
Because she's a nerd.
I've read The Shining.
Awful.
She's read War and Peace.
Oof. I don't think that book was written when I was alive.
Was Shining even a book,
Wait,
by the way? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Chinese.
Yeah, Stephen King.
I've only watched the movie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What does it?
Baylor, that's the... Explain. I need to get some of this, otherwise we went to the hells for fuck all.
As you say the word Baylor, Ephraim Starr will just go, "What did you just say? What is that word that you just mentioned?"
Baylor.
What do you know of
Big
this?
hell.
What do you know of this? Where have you heard
Big
this
hell
word?
orb. Stop interrupting me. Big hell orb. We went all the way down to grab it in case we couldn't hand Asmodeus his own arse, which we did. And it is literally in my pocket.
You have the Baylor.
Yes, we beat up a spider goddess to get it.
Thank God you didn't use it.
Oh, thank God I didn't use it.
If you were... It is said that if anyone destroys the Baylor, they are immediately killed.
I knew that was why Gattas. There was a reason Gattas wanted us to use it. I knew that there was a reason.
Immediately killed. There's no like, I don't get a save. My gift doesn't proc. You're just dead.
Well, you may have had a feature or something which could have stopped it.
Oh.
But look, for narrative purposes, you would have died a horrible death.
Oh wow, no, okay.
But
Just a known.
you still have it.
Aye, it's in my pocket. I was going to use it in case Asmodeus was too stronger than we realised. But all I knew was dispelling it sent him back. But that doesn't kill him.
That object contains Asmodeus' memories. All the things that he needed to record.
I've had a peek and it's awful. You think that book's shit?
Give it to Jane. She might like it.
Have you ever tried to ask it for specific events in time, rather than try and consume it all at one point?
It didn't come to mind.
Let me ask you this, Lugus Brushtail.
Yes, Ephraim Stoll.
Do you know what happened? Thank you. I love my name. Are you aware of how the cataclysm started?
Cataclysm started. I had a vision.
Do you know
back
why?
when I was...
Sorry, I've interrupted you again.
I know you're being...
Love the sound of your own
rude.
voice, don't you, Ephraim?
I do.
No, you appear to have a point you want to express, please.
Sorry, I thought you were finished.
Oh, right into my ear.
Look, there seems to be some lag in here. It must be this chronomancy type shit.
Blame the lag.
I'll be honest, I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Oh, wow. I've paused for you specifically, and now you can't remember.
Do you know why Gattas did what he did?
I kind of explained it. He was trying to pull off the whole vibe of, oh, I'm doing it to spite the gods, to get revenge, because they did an awful thing, which they did.
Did they?
But, I mean, yeah, from what I've heard from the gods do?
Tell me.
The gods. Against Gattas specifically, the gods. Well, not the... I'd hate using the blanket term, the gods. A specific group of gods did an awful thing because they were scared of Argon. And Lathander was among them. They killed his daughter like 3 times in a row or something. But Gattas kept resurrecting her or remaking her.
I once believed this story.
Oh, I gathered it was not a lie, but I definitely know he's not doing this for selfless or revenge reasons. He's doing it for himself, the flippin' sociopath.
I don't think it's that simple. I've had my suspicions about what truly happened. I can never be sure. I am partially to blame for what happened in this world so long ago.
You know,
But I don't think anyone knew the full story. But I have a feeling Asmodeus did.
so you want me to... Oh no, please carry on. I interrupted you that time, I apologise.
No, it's quite alright, you know. For fuck's sake. Maybe we can
See-
still fuck's sake. Fuck it, I'll go.
Going back.
Maybe we can see. We've made Darren leave. Maybe we can see inside the Baldur and see what truly happened.
Why would Asmodeus have been there? Why would Asmodeus have, like, witnessed this? Wait a minute.
As Lucas's eyes go wide, wait.
That red fucking bastard. Let's have a look. I've got a theory. Does anyone else want to join? Maybe not Flopsy. She appears to be indisposed. Julius, are you curious?
It's just this.
Julius will look around, see if he can see Hugh.
Yeah, Hugh
Were you
trudges back
kidding?
into camp. It looks like you've got an idea.
I have a theory on... I don't know. Do you want to see something here? I want to show you something.
Okay. Do you want to go somewhere more private?
Not like that, Hugh. You've seen me naked before. And I would like to, I know, dig a bit of a dip in the snow and put the Baldur in it.
And as you build that little divot, as you place the Baldur down, it starts to just melt the snow just underneath it. It's sort of, you can see it very much like this orb of darkness, decay and deceitfulness, manipulation. All of these feelings, these vibes that you're getting from it.
And I would like to focus on the Baldur. And I would like to try and purge into the specific moment of pretty much like a Google search.
Yeah.
Gattas cross. Simultaneously, can I cast Major Image?
Okay. What?
Ooh.
Nyancat or?
No, as in just recreate.
Yes.
Manifest around me what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
I was going to say, because if I got to do this whole thing with... Like,
yeah. I still pick that audio.
I would be up for that.
by the way, I'm just calling it out. In the final boss fight, you are allowed to do a major image of a free spell slot. I'm just saying. Anyway, but as you focus in, and like you said, you sort of rifle through, you can see these moments of devils fighting each other. Asmodeus sort of on his throne. You see all of these visions that you see are very much from the point of view of Asmodeus as he sits there on his throne watching devils tear each other apart. As it goes backwards and backwards through time, it starts to slow down until you arrive at a moment in time in a very strange place. You'll see this lab-like room with two individuals there. You don't recognize either of them, although they look somewhat familiar. You see this older gentleman, sort of grey hair with this black beret type thing. As he makes his way around, sort of picks up a few implements and things like that. You see a auburn-haired young lady just sort of there leaning up against her.
Sorry, Andy, just a quick question. Is it only Lugus is seeing this, or are we all
I
kind
am
of seeing
major
it?
So
imaging it.
Lugus is
So
major imaging.
I'm creating
So
it around
the
me.
moment that auburn-haired girl appears, Biffa, who has followed Pew and been arguing Zorbal the entire way, will shut up and immediately run over, and it's going to be the single saddest face. Well, first of all, it was going to be a hopeful one, and then when he realizes what it is, like, it's the single saddest face as he kind of like a child almost, like, reaches up and like his hands just kind of go through her.
Oh. And it does, yeah, you sort of, the illusions there, they're very visceral until you start to move your hands and you sort of blend the major image, but then it starts to come back and form itself again. But Lugus, as you focus more, you can see that these figures are just sort of moving around. You can hear their voices, but you're viewing it from this, almost this aerial position. You get the sense that it's the point of view of Asmodeus, but you get the sense that these two figures in this room don't see this view. They're not aware of Asmodeus' presence. But you see on the table there's this swirling orb, which looks very much like an Argon Core, a very small one. You see Gattas, this old man, makes his way over to this orb as he starts to sort of prod it and then write something down in a book. And he turns to the auburn-haired girl and just, Hazel, have you seen my breakthrough, my dear? This core, the more I explore it, the more I investigate it, the more things it's capable of. It truly is beautiful. And you'll see she just goes, yes, Father, I'm so glad that you've found your calling. And he sort of says, yes, I feel like this is what I was meant to do. You know, Ephraim has his chronomancy, the others have their evocation, illusion. This is mine. This is what I was meant to do. I still don't know the true meaning of it, what it is, but just feel that this is everything, but nothing at the same time. It's so hard to explain. You'll see that Hazel just sort of goes, yes, I'm glad you're excited about it. What you've said that it can do, what you think that is possible is, well, it will change our world, Father. Yes, it will. For the better. I will make this world great. You have no idea what we can achieve. You hear a knock at the door, and another gentleman walks in. A gentleman that you will recognise, that you would definitely recognise as essentially Gaffram at this point. But this is, and you see Gattas. Oh, Ephraim, what a pleasure. Are you off with Hazel? And you see Ephraim. Yes, I thought I'd take Hazel down to the. I don't know. I need help with my crosswords. Your daughter's very good at them. He sort of just goes, yes, she always has been. Better than me, in fact. Well, you two go off, do your thing. Don't be late, though, Hazel. I've got a bolognese cooking. And you see Hazel just sort of walks up and gives the old man, who you can now assume is her father, which you will then put the pieces together that this is Gattas Cross in his early years, and she'll sort of give him a kiss on the cheek and make her way out as Ephraim just goes, bye! You will then see this this point of view, this sort of change as it starts to slither around the room. And it starts to look directly at the Argon Core and then to Gattas, as Gattas sort of just makes some notes in his journal. But then this point of view that you're looking through, this Asmodeus figure, starts to speak. But in these very dulcet tones, like a very soft speech, as you can see that Asmodeus is trying to echo his voice across the room as if it was coming from the Argon Core itself. As it just says, Gattas Cross, as Asmodeus echoes it from the core. You see Gattas Cross looks a little confused. Who is this? What is this voice? Where is it coming from? It is I, the Argon. I speak with you because you are my creator. We are going to do wonderful things together, Gattas Cross. As you see, Gattas just sort of takes a step back, takes his journal, writes a couple of notes, and then he instantly hits this button on his worktop which shuts the Argon Core down, almost makes it inert. You see... Make a perception check, Lucas.
Guidance. Middling.
You see that with an 18, you see as he presses his button, these red gemstones ignite around the core as they push energy into the core, almost like it's being overloaded. But where this core is so small, as it gets overloaded, it pops slightly, but then goes completely inert. But as you can see, the core starts to power itself back up again. You almost get set that Gattas Cross has a device that allows him to reset everything. As much as it caused a small little explosion, he managed to reset the core as he just goes back to writing his notes. This image will then sort of fade as we go to another sort of place. You see this view that you're looking at through Asmodeus's eyes is the very odd-looking streets of what you maybe get the sense of as Baldur's Gate, or Flopsy, you would definitely see it as Baldur's Gate, but a lot more...
I'm not paying a single bit of attention.
Fair enough. But you will see, like, Argon droids walking around. You know what an Argon droid looks like as they sort of make their way through the streets. But you see that Gattas Cross, a little bit older now, is joined by this white-haired girl, completely scarred of Argon. You know this as Hazel, the Hazel that you guys know. And you see that Gattas Cross is holding her very frail hand as he guides her towards the flowers. And he says, "Go on, Hazel. Please, pick some. Your favourite. Your mother. These were her favourite flowers. And go on, pick some. They're free. You can take as many as you like. You can take them home." And you'll see that Hazel just looks at him and doesn't say a word. And he just sort of looks at her. I know. I'm just so glad to have you back, Hazel. You have no idea what it took to bring you back. You have... Argon is truly wonderful. And you'll see this sort of a couple of people, just normal random people in Baldur's Gate, will sort of take a wide berth to Gattas Cross and Hazel as he sort of turns to them. What are you looking at? There's nothing to see. There's nothing wrong with my daughter. Just leave us alone. As these people just sort of scorn and laugh, and you can see the rage sort of building up in Gattas's eyes. At this point, Lugus, as you're doing this, roll me a d20 for me, please. Okay. Roll me another d20 for me, please. I'll explain what happens in a moment.
That one.
Shit.
Would you like another? Would you like another D20?
Wait, hang on. What are you rolling?
I'll
I
explain
have no
it.
idea.
I'll explain it. As you
Oh, you're the only one watching it, aren't you? I was gonna say because you're like if we're
watching
all watching, but we're just watching your image though.
Yeah.
So if you don't see it, we won't see it because you won't be projecting it, right?
You will see this as this hand of Asmodeus, the one you're viewing the POV from, pulls his hand out, and you see these hands, like from your perspective, Julius, you're just seeing these hands. You're seeing it from the POV of Asmodeus, but you're seeing it as a major illusion image. As the hands go out, and they start to cast these arcane spells towards Hazel. One which just goes completely wide and misses her completely, and just blows up the flowers next to her. But another one takes hold of Hazel, and just you see this image of Hazel just starts to sort of squirm, almost exactly the same as you're seeing Flopsy do now, letting out this guttering scream across, like echoing throughout the city streets, as she just keels over and starts to almost bleed from her mouth. Her ears and her eyes start to go sort of cold and dead, as you see Gattas just absolutely panics. He takes a couple of orange glowing implements from his pocket as he starts to lay them on Hazel, as he just goes, "What is happening? Somebody help!" As he starts to cry out for help, and you hear him start to cry out for, he says, "Ephraim!" But then he hesitates as he looks back at Hazel. "Ephraim will pay for what he has done. He is doing it again. I cannot lose you a second time. I cannot." As you see, he tries everything that he can do, but after a while you'll see that Asmodeus just constantly keeps bringing his hands out and is attacking Hazel. You can see it. You are viewing this from the POV of Asmodeus as he just starts to rack pain into her. The most suffering pain that a human can endure is what is happening to Hazel, until eventually Asmodeus, you can see him, almost these hands in front of him, as he snaps his fingers and instantly ends Hazel's life. As the image fades, you just hear the scream of Gattas cross throughout the streets, roaring with rage. As that image fades, we come to another image. You see a large table with seats around. You can see a few people that you may recognise, some that you may not. Lugus, you would instantly recognise Tyr. You would notice Lathander and Selune as well. But you'll see Tyr at the head of this table, sort of slams his hand down next to the sort of POV that you're viewing. I've brought you all here today, as we need to discuss a pressing matter that is happening on the material plane, Argon. You've all heard of it, you all know of it. What are your thoughts? As you hear them all sort of talk amongst themselves, Sylvanus, this like foresty, green-looking old bloke, sort of pipes up and, "We should get rid of it. It's too powerful. No mortal should ever have that power." You see, a couple of the others will agree, but a few other people, as some faceless sort of hooded, robed figures sort of disagree. And they sort of all disagree with one another about whether Argon is best placed in the world or not, until Tyr slams his hands down again. A decision must be made. Regardless, I will address the elephant in the room. As he turns to face this view that you're seeing, Asmodeus, I have allowed our brother Asmodeus to this. This involves us all. And you have important information, Asmodeus, do you not? And you'll see that this voice speaks out. He has a daughter. She is laden with the stuff. Any other human that has come in contact with Argon has perished. Except her. She is a monster. She is a weapon. As you see, Tyr sort of looks at him. She is a person. As much as she may have Argon in her, she is a living being. Asmodeus, what are you suggesting? We kill her. We cannot risk the world having 2 weapons, 3 weapons. We cannot allow Argon at all. Start with her. She's a small, little, minuscule girl. We'll just take her out. And you see Tyr sort of sit saying, it is up for discussion, of course. As preposterous as this may seem, this is a discussion we are having. As the rest of them all sort of turn around and just, you hear, as much as they didn't very much agree on Argon, they all very much disagree on the notion that Hazel should ever be harmed. I'm sort of paraphrasing a lot here. But they all come to a very easy disagreement that anything should happen to Hazel. As Tyr just sort of slams his fist down again. Then we are in agreement. Nothing is to come of the girl, Hazel. But in terms of Argon, this is a power that is great. This is something we need to watch. And I think for now, we should relinquish that power from the material plane so we can inspect it. And we can deem if they are worthy of it. You'll see everyone just sort of nods. Lathander, just this block of cheese, will nod. As Tyr says, Lathander, Mistra, go and speak to the one that they call Gattas Cross. Go and see what he has to say. Tell him that we want to help. They sort of nod. As Asmodeus, you can see him sort of, his fists are clenching. But then he sort of lets go and he just sort of relaxes as an air of confidence comes over him. This image then fades and we go back to this area here. You can see that Gattas Cross, a lot older now. He looks a lot more frail and he walks with a cane. And he grunts every time he walks, but you see now that this core in front of him, a lot larger now, a lot of more apparatus around him. As he gets his notebook out, Gattas looks directly into the core. Speak to me, Argon. Tell me what I must do. Tell me how to bring my daughter back. Help me one last time. Please. And 2 figures will appear behind Gattas, the figures of Mistra and Lathander. As Gattas turns and looks incredibly confused as he steps back and stumbles back nearly towards the Argon Core. Who are you? Lathander just... We're here about that there on that table there, lad. That's Argon, is it not? You'll see Gattas. It is. What of it? Who are you? Well, my name's Lathander, and this here be Mestra. I'm sure you've heard of us. As Gattas just looks at them. Yeah.
You decide to show up because of my invention, but you don't show up when there's crisis, when people die. You show up because I've made something. Why are you here?
Well, we've been asked to... Well, we need to take the Argon from you, you see. You see him...
Why? Why do you need it?
Well, that's not for us to discuss with you. Look, we're here on good terms. We ain't got no problems with you. I did hear about your daughter, though. I am sorry. And you'll see Gattas' face now just becomes fully enraged. But you see Asmodeus starts to bring his hand out as he starts to portray his voice as the core into Gattas Cross's mind once again. As he says, "It was them, Gattas. They are the ones that took Hazel from you. Lathander, Mystra, gods. They are the ones that killed her over and over. They are the ones to blame." As you see Gattas Cross's rage build even more, as Mystra turns to Gattas and says, "Yes, we are truly sorry about hearing about your daughter's death." And as soon as she says this, Gattas instantly raises a hand and just starts to cast scorching rays towards Mystra, as she easily just belts them off, counterspells a second cast of it. But as Gattas Cross just slings these spells towards Mystra and Lathander, they both sort of back up, but not looking too threatened by Gattas. He's just a wizard. He's just an artificer. But as he brings his hand back, almost to cast, say, a cone of cold, as he builds that up in his palm, his palm crosses the path of the Argon Core. His palm, the power in his palm starts to infuse with the core itself, as this aura of energy starts to grow bigger and bigger in his hand as he throws this cone of cold, incanting it and invoking this spell towards Mystra, as it completely blows her back, lifts her feet off of the floor as she flies through the wall and out the other side. As you see Lathander's face now just looking completely bemused, just completely shocked as he turns. "Mystra?" As you see Asmodeus's vision turn, and you can see Mystra is within this sort of rocks and rubble as she's been pushed through the wall, but bleeding from her cheekbone down as her jaw has been dislocated. And Mystra just sort of gets up. We need to leave. We need to leave now, as Lathander and Mystra just completely just fizzle from existence and make their way out. As Gattas Cross sits there sort of hyperventilating, he turns to the core once again.
Why? Why are they doing this? Why?
As Asmodeus speaks once again.
Because they can, Gattas. Because they think that they rule this world. Look how powerful we have become together.
And that is where this image will fade and the Baldur will become inert for a time. As your major illusion stops, Lucas.
Every single time, by the way, Hazel came up regardless of how she looked. Every time Biffa looked so happy. And then the biggest sense of disappointment when he realizes that it's not actually her. So he's looking very downcast right now.
Lucas, did you see it? It was Asmodeus the entire time.
Yeah,
Deception.
I got.
Manipulation.
Yeah, that's kind of his deal.
We are dealing with a father scorned.
Aye.
It's insane how such a simple thing can lead to all of this.
Like, I swear Lathander told me he did it. He admitted it. And I told him it was an awful thing to do, and he apologised.
Perhaps,
Huh?
perhaps Lathander believed that he did. Perhaps Asmodeus got to him too.
I've never... I don't consider myself a hateful person. There are some creatures in this universe I want to step on and scrape my heel over some gravel with.
Yes.
Why? It didn't help him, did it? I mean, unless he... Asmodeus is... He's not... He doesn't have divination under his domain. He couldn't have perfectly planned out each step from then on.
He is a highly intelligent individual. Understanding this, I would say that Asmodeus' plan just went as far as getting Gattas to destroy that core. But I don't think Asmodeus saw these three, as he points towards Biffa, Zorbal, and Steve. I think you stopped Asmodeus' plan back then. I think he's just been trying to recover ever since. I think Asmodeus wanted the world destroyed on that day. Thanks to these three, it wasn't.
Oh,
Oh,
Simdi.
Sorry. 4.
Julius will kind of look up at Ephraim from where he sat on the floor with still holding Flopsy's hand and looking incredibly pale and tired, and say, "What happened to Hazel?"
This is where I must make I am part of this story as much as Asmodeus is, I am afraid. I am no hero here. I was the one that originally killed Hazel. All that time ago.
in after.
I saw a world where Argon continued to grow. I saw a world where it was allowed to flourish. And I saw what that did to everyone. That world could have not existed. I did what I had to do. But I did not foresee this being the alternate world. I am to blame, and I will take that. But I cannot undo my mistakes.
I was killing my best friend.
I am truly sorry, Biffa.
Gonna stop that. She had nothing to do with it.
She didn't. She was a beautiful young girl who had no part in this story.
What's your theory?
My theory for how to stop all of this? Let me ask you this before I go on. This world once rebuilt itself after the first cataclysm. With us here, we can do it again. At this point, there is no reason to risk any more lives. I can reverse time. I can take us back to the moment before that core detonated. But that will be it. I will have no power left. I cannot create the portals like I did. I cannot stop time. You have a decision to make. And I believe the right decision is to not fight it, but to rebuild. But it is not my decision to make. As you see, I do not make the best decisions.
So, I might have misheard you. Did you just say till like you take us back to just before it?
You see him pull out his stopwatch as he goes. Exactly 2 minutes before the core detonates.
And allow it?
Sorry?
I'm sorry. I feel like I misunderstood what you said.
Time is currently stopped.
I know
Chronomancy allows me to go forward in time and go back in time.
Aye.
I can take us back. Just before we went through that portal to here. I can take us back.
Yes, I get that. But like, to defeat Gattas? Subdue? Kill?
That will be up to you.
Or you can press play.
But you need to stop. Or I can press play. Yes.
Let's not press play.
What? He's going to kind of look over towards the fire. What do we think happened to Gattas when the core was detonated?
I think he's just...
Seems to me there's no point in rebuilding if he's still around and going to do this all again when he realizes that it's not worked completely when people still survived.
Look, can I?
And Biffa's this is gonna be like the meekest you've seen him.
I'm an idiot. You didn't have to nod at that, you dickhead.
Oh, sorry.
But what I can say is, for all of my like bluster and noise, ultimately we failed. We didn't kill him. We just put a stopper on it for a while. That's all we did. And I'm sorry it became your problem. And we can help you. And it's like... Oh, it's like we've got a second chance, you know? And it can't happen again. Hazel wanted us to stop it. She said so in the prison.
How do we defeat him?
Taking Gattas head on will be a fool's errand. He has been watching you this entire time, grooming you, as it were. He understands all of you, your journey that you've been on. He knows what you're capable of. And with Argon by his side, he will have an answer to everything. Every spell you cast will be countered.
Every attack you make will be parried. But it is an option. He doesn't know everything about you. There's always surprises that you can do. Taking him head on, though, is going to be tough. But Gattas Cross is a man. At his core, just a man that has the entire power of Argon. I don't know if you can hear me, Flopsy. But when I said to you that you were the key in all of this, the one that would let Gattas end it all, I did mean it. I also mean that you are the key to stopping it. Gattas Cross knows everything there is to know about how Argon works and functions. But as you saw in that vision, he never truly understood why. He never really attuned with it. But you do. You have a connection with Argon nobody else does. You could be the key to ending this.
She's gonna sort of like, so throughout the course of the major image, you would have like, and Julie's probably being next to her and paying a bit more attention, would have noticed that her breathing, whilst it's still laboured, will have calmed as she's kind of getting used to the pain, and it's still there, but it's like dimming. And she sort of kind of sits up a little bit, but is very much still heavily leaning on Julius. I want to help, but it's hurting. It's in pain.
At this point, Flopsy, you will start to hear these chimes of Argon. And just like before, when you were on that airship outside the city of Neverwinter, your vision will instantly change. And you will be taken to here.
Okay. Oh, shit. Right, okay.
Oh, huh?
You'll be taken
great.
to a place that you recognise. It's different though. Everything seems to be this monotone grey colour.
Is it just me, or is anyone else with me?
It's everyone. I've brought everyone here. So,
Okay.
Well, no, sorry. I mean, I brought everyone here in Foundry, but it's just you that is seeing this. Right?
Okay. Right.
You are on the beach of Glitter Sands, and you see in front of you these four faces of the one you know as the Watcher. They don't seem to acknowledge you're there. They just sort of walk around on the beach slightly. And one of them sort of leans into the other, and they look up to the sky. And as you look to where they're looking, you can see the Harmony airship as it comes around. It sort of takes a very wide berth into Waterdeep. And you can just make out yourself and Hugh and Lugus all looking over the banister. You see Captain Xandar, Ella Planestrider, as the Harmony is making their way there. And you see this one of the Watchers leans into another. You don't hear any voices, but one of them takes something out of their pocket. Make a perception check for me.
That's a perception of 23.
Minimum of 18.
Minimum of 18.
But it's good.
It's 25.
You see them pull out a small, smooth pebble as they place it down in the beach. Yes, Adam. Yes, Adam.
A shiny rock!
As they place it on the beach, and then all four of these figures will just disappear, and you will instantly be taken back to where you once were.
Oh my fucking god, I've been carrying that around as the single literally the description I gave it was, ooh, so shiny.
Relevant. The MacGuffin. You will hear these chimes go off in your head once more, but this voice will emanate. You're starting to hear this voice even more now, as it just says, Violet Cottontail. What is that?
So Julius is gonna feel this kind of like, he's gone, but he's gonna feel like this sort of very fragile shuffling as Flopsy realizes that she hasn't got it on her because Lucas has her bag of holding. And so she's gonna like just reach out to Lucas. Lucas, I need my bag. Give me my bag, my dad's bag.
Go for it.
And she's gonna like just sort of I don't know, like drag it towards her. And then she's gonna start shuffling through it and is gonna draw out the shiny rock that she picked up on the beach because she felt left out.
And as you do, you feel the voice become more. You can hear it more. The chime starts to turn into more words, and it's almost like having this rock allows you to attune more with the Argon. Like this is why the Argon chose you. You get a sense that it always chose you for this instance. And you hear it say, what is Violet Cottontail? What is these words?
And I guess, like, inwardly she'll say, they're, I guess it's a part of me. It's the name of a part of me.
What is a name?
I guess it's a way of identifying you.
Do I have a name?
Not one that you told me. But I'll happily give you one, or if you would like one, I'll call you that.
I'd like a name.
Has any taken your fancy?
Above the table, don't leave this up to me.
Cool.
Don't. I will give it a stupid name. Don't worry.
Right.
I will think hard about it, and then I will say, do you like him? Do you like the name Nera?
I do. That's a name.
That's another part of me, I suppose, in a way. And that's what you are, right?
Yes. Do you trust me?
With my life.
I trust you also.
And like Julius will kind of the tension in her body as she's leaning against him having this inward conversation, this is going to be the first indication that she is relaxing. As she kind of like, you kind of like feel her sort of like shuffle a little bit. And initially you might think it's a sob, but actually she's kind of chuckling.
Are you good?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm fine.
He kind of looks at you. He's doing an insight check.
Oh, okay. I'm not trying to hide.
I'm not rolling it. I can roll it if you want.
No, you know her pretty well at this point. She's having that. She's got that look on her face where she's having that conversation with the thing inside her that you don't particularly appreciate.
He doesn't know what he thinks.
So she's having more of like an internalized conversation that she's responding to physically because she forgets that it's only something inside of her head. So where do we go from here? She says to the Argon inside her.
We need to stop the Argon. We need to stop my family. They do not know what they are doing. I don't believe they have control over what they are about to become.
No. Gattas has taken that away, I'm afraid.
We need to help them.
How do we do that?
You need to trust me.
Always.
When the time comes, I will show you.
I'll wait.
Trust me.
And she'll give the internalized version of a nod.
Yeah. What's everybody else up to? I suppose Ephraim will say, I do have a few theories, but I am going to preface these with trepidation. I am going to tell you that these theories might not be right. They may not be correct. But I will tell
Ephraim, she's gonna it's the loudest her voice has been this entire time, apart from the horrendous scream she did. If you have pulled us away from that final fight, and your theory is not correct, you are going to be part of the firing line.
Oh, she's totally right.
I mean, I thought that was assumed.
Fair enough. The beacon. You all saw it. It is now infused with a few gods' powers, divine powers. Do you know what that means?
Is it like supercharged or something?
Sort of. When the gods decided to sacrifice their power to cut off the upper planes from the material, they created a divine lattice. They could only do so by sacrificing a portion of their divine powers. There was a lot of them back then. Hundreds.
So fucking many gods back then. Like, you couldn't walk without some absolute codger breathing their bullshit down your throat.
What he said. I don't know what's possible from a divine sense, but I'm stood in front of gods. If you do so choose to be. A divine lattice can, or should, in theory, be able to be accomplished. Doesn't necessarily have to cut off the material plane from the upper planes. Perhaps just around the city of Neverwinter and Waterdeep. We can just stop the blast. But obviously, that is going to require a sacrifice. I don't think I need to tell you what that means.
What kind of, as in sacrifice of power, sacrifice of life? How many sacrifices are we talking about? We're talking 3, 4?
I've got a magic hat, so I don't mind giving up.
To give up my left shoe for the planet.
I think you...
He does love that left shoe.
I know.
What's theory number 2?
The beam refractors that exist. They were part of the Harmony airship. Gattas will use these beam refractors to overcharge the core to create a bigger blast. Now,
This Argon Core is different than the one a long time ago. Again, you can destroy the beam refractors, but you will only slow down the blast. Maybe less of a blast. Maybe it will only destroy the city again. These are my fears that I have. I don't know the answer to stopping it all completely. I'm sorry.
And number 3?
Yes. When you say destroy the city, destroy whatever, limiting this explosion,
Yes.
doesn't stop him.
You're right.
That's the death of the planet, which is a goodie. Well done, Ephraim. Solid ideas. But Gattas survived the first blast, and he came back stronger. I don't know how those fuckers survived. I mean, he lived through the first cataclysm. I kind of saw the original 4, how they blocked the brimstone refractors with their bodies, except one of them, and
He fucking died, so I wouldn't say that was an amazing plan and shit. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
yeah, but you're alive now. And if somehow, so I can't guarantee that.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, look. That was sheer fucking dumb luck. We have no clue how we made it where we were, and we have no clue why we're still stood here. And to be quite frank with you, we shouldn't be.
Wait for yourself.
So what I think, if you were to ask me openly and honestly, I think the Divine Lattice theory means that the blast cannot affect the entirety of Faerûn. Only both major cities.
Guys. And Flopsy's just going to kind of try to just be a little louder. You did see it, though, right? In the vision.
I saw a bunch of things.
Look, when he was experimenting right at the start, did you not see it? He reset it.
So he can bring...
We need a big button.
He can undo it. He can stop it. There's a way.
That won't bring back what it does. We need to stop him.
No, it was a tiny explosion, and then it's like it never happened. Did you not see? There was no residue. There was no debris. There was nothing. I do appreciate that it was tiny in comparison, but
it didn't.
I mean, there was nothing. It's like it didn't happen.
There's a difference of it's a tiny explosion that didn't harm anyone versus a massive explosion that kills loads of people, and undoing that might not bring people back.
Like anything, though, it's the principle. It just changes scale. It doesn't mean that it can't happen in a similar or same fashion.
And this gets us to killing Gattas. How? I feel like that's what we should be thinking of. Ephraim, did he have an allergy or something?
Gattas Cross is a man at his core. You have options. The beam refractors, destroying them, or doing anything that stops their connection with the core will only delay it, giving you more time. A Divine Lattice will only stop the explosion for a short time. But if you wanted to end everything, cut the connection from the man to the Argon. And then he just becomes a man.
Okay, and I'm hoping your head jingles can help you with that, Phillips.
It's I've just said to trust them. They'll tell me what to do when it comes there.
Oh, that's nice.
You'll see Ephraim sort of just stands up. I am tired. And if we need... You will decide what you need to do. But I suggest you rest, first of all. I need it in order to be able to do the things I need to do. Let me know your decision once you make it. And he'll head on into one of the tents.
Guess we have to trust these Argon voices, I guess.
Look, what I'm saying is that man, yes, it was small, yes, it was minuscule in comparison to what we're dealing with now. He reset it. He stopped the blast. Before it even happened, it might have something to do with chronomancy. It might be Argon-infused chronomancy. It could be something just specific to Argon itself. I don't know, but that means that no matter how many times he tries to blow them up, no matter how many times he tries to explode them, every single time, if we figure out how he did that, there's a chance that we can rewind it.
Was it a spell, or did he, press a button?
Roll an Arcana check.
And if it's any consolation, the history intelligence check that I rolled was to see if through the pain I could remember it. And I rolled a 26, I think.
18.
Okay. Yeah, I just noticed that. History check. I'd say between the observations made by Flopsy and Lugus, your innate ability to understand magic. As much as you don't understand Argon, you understand that this device that he pressed was arcane in nature. It wasn't to do with Argon. It was more of an artificer invention, a mechanical construct. But all artificers build their mechanical devices based off of magic. Yeah. So you get a sense that it was a spell used at the time to stop the cause. But you did notice that these buttons, those spells led to these red ruby orbs, just like the brimstone refractors. And it was those that... What I'll probably say, and maybe I should have said this before, but you saw these red beams going into the small core from the brimstone refractors. Once you pressed that button, those red beams turned to blue beams for a very short amount of time, and the core reset itself.
Okay. So it was
a sudden surge of arcane power.
And this button was on the side of the table where the core was? Or
yeah, connected to the brimstone refractors.
Connected to the brimstone refractors. Okay. So, I guess we'll have to have a look at the brimstone refractors in our 2-minute window.
But Biffle and Zorbor. Biffle and Zorboy? Is that your name?
Biffle.
You two, it was different for you, wasn't it?
It was different from us, for the fact that we didn't have a fucking clue what we were doing or walking into.
Yeah, there was no buttons.
My bad.
Yeah.
But the brimstone, the thingy-bobs, they did something different.
They were overloading it.
What's brimstone? Tell me what brimstone is really quickly. What does it look like?
Why the fuck would I know?
Don't wait. Right, mate. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how Argon works. Could you just describe the brimstone? I might actually recognise it just from the look of the thing.
The things.
The laser beams.
The laser beams.
Laser beams.
Right.
You should have just said the laser beams.
Yeah, they shot right through us. They were really powerful.
Yeah.
But
and at the end of it, there was three of us were absorbing the laser beams, trying to contain this energy, and the Biffa was stuck in the middle behind a wall.
Oh yeah, but I fucking
She,
nailed that real good.
Yeah.
Slammed him with my great sword, and then I threw him into the Argon. That might be a bad idea.
Yeah, that
Actually, thinking back, that might not have been the best plan.
Is
really well there, Biffa. Not gonna lie. I'd feel very guilty if I were in your shoes.
At this point, Flops,
Yes.
as you're now sort of engaged in these conversations, as you're more, I'm getting the sense that you're Violet Cottontailing at this point. These spectres, these dead figures would all start to sort of dissipate around you. You would still hear them in the back of your mind as you still have that connection with it. But one figure hasn't gone away. And you can see the figure of Lucy just sort of traipsing up and down the snow, just sort of looking around. And sort of looking in your direction every now and again, sort of squinting her eyes, and then sort of shaking her head and walking away again.
I'm gonna, as I sort of keep seeing her look over, and I'm sort of leaning on Julius, I'm just gonna raise a hand and do the thing that I did with Harmony, and with Xandar, and I'm just gonna kind of, as the single most feeble arm movement you've probably seen, but she just kind of waves her hand a little bit, and these sort of this black smoky tendril with sort of this golden thread kind of shoots out into this random location. And you'll hear Biffa go, "Flash!" And then suddenly, I'm going to presume that the ghost spirit of Lucy is... the intention is to make her visible.
Yeah, so you see it sort of as you see these black smoky tendrils come out of Flopsy's hands, Julius. You see this image, or you all see this image of Lucy, the large, pale, one-eye patch ogre with a massive, great smile on her face, holding this ghostly-like cleaver, as she sort of materialises in front of you, but still as this wavering spectral image just in the snow. But as you do, she sort of just, instead of looking a little bit lost, she looks over to all of you and just goes, and she just bounds over, just she lands at you, Flopsy and Julius, and she looks at you, Flopsy, and just goes, "Fucking A. Didn't know you could do that."
There's a lot that I can do.
Julius, who has been very quiet and staring at the ground, while all of these conversations have been going on, will look up at Lucy and be like, "Oh, Luce.
Hello.
Oh, you're here, thank God."
I'm here, yeah.
Yeah, I thought, for a moment, I thought you were back in the city, you know.
No. I'm here now.
You should have been here a lot earlier, because her parents were cooking sausages, and they're nothing compared to your whatever the hell it is that you serve us.
You don't want to know, lad. I got lost. I'm aware. Got lost.
You can see now, Julius, as sort of the side of Lucy is damaged. Her entire arm is just sort of almost rotted away as skin starts to peel back. As you can see, this spectral image starts to just shift and change. And so it was just a full Lucy to start with, but then she starts to just sort of decay away as she goes,
"Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late."
Holy shit, your arm, Lugus, her arm's fucking falling off.
Me arm, Lugus. Oh dear. Lugus, heal me, I guess.
I can do it.
And Lucy will just place her hand on your hand, Julius, and just... No, Julius.
Do I feel her hand?
You feel this... this cold sort of... I don't know, the back of your hand will just come up in goosebumps as you feel this breeze sort of hit the back of your hand as Lucy just stares at you with this great big smile. It's not gonna work, Julius.
His eyebrows will do the thing where they where they go too close together. Moment. And he kind of looks up at her and he's gonna try and reach a little bit more to see if he can touch where she is.
Do you mind?
I mean,
why are you fingering me? I told you I was Bingle now.
Stop giving us stuff to put any out of context. That one's too on the nose. It's meant to be an emotional moment.
What can I say? I got a sense of humour. But I am dead.
What? Sorry, the way you said that really took me aback. It's not funny.
I am dead.
Why? I mean, you're...
It got me. The red ooze. The horrible shit. I did my bit. I killed a lot of people. Some of them I'm not even sure I should have killed. But I killed them anyway. To be sure. I did my bit. I hope I made you proud, Julius.
You can't be dead, you're you.
Maybe it was just my time to go. Everyone's gotta go sometime. And I'm glad I did it for the right reasons. Because there was one point in my life where I thought I was gonna go for the wrong reasons. But I'm glad I did the right thing in the end.
Well, that is the worst way I've ever been fucking stood up, Lucy. I can't believe that you've done this to me.
I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Bingle is not here in this dead world type deal. So I assume Bingle's still alive. I'll cut you a deal. If you die before Bingle, I'll fuck the shit out of you until Bingle comes and we can be together. But then don't tell Bingle. Is that a deal?
Sounds
Terrifying.
Julius is like, what have I done? Julius is like, you can't let me die. You can't let me die.
As Lucy just goes, hey, I'm just joking.
Good. Because,
Julius, throughout all my jokes and my pretty face, I just felt like it wasn't my time to let go just yet. I needed to see you, because I just wanted to say goodbye. I am a softie at heart.
Glad you stuck around. And Lucy, you know, you are one of the most beautiful souls I've ever met.
Thank you. With a cleaver in her hand as she just swipes it in the air.
I'll kill Bingo. Bingo.
Bingo.
Bingo!
Bingo.
Yeah, fuck that
Don't
guy.
let someone ever see this. I'll kill Bingo. I'll kill. If I see Bingo, I'll kill him for you. Send him your way.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. Thank you. Although you might have a hard time. That bugbear's fucking strong.
Yeah.
Throws me around like a fucking ragdoll.
Guess we'll see who the real man is here. Hey.
Well, I don't know. Fucking.
Not me.
Try and fight Bingo. Fucking hell. Wears me like a hat. Anyway.
Keep going, because this is giving me a lot of material. Yeah.
This is Lucy, guys. This is Lucy. I can't play Lucy the way she play.
Like, it's my time. It's my time to go now, Julius.
Yeah, this has been truly a beautiful experience.
You're a fucking legend, mate.
Oh, Lucy, for fuck's sake. Red ooze.
Fucking red ooze, mate. Like, I've
Red
fought
ooze.
dragons, I've fought demons, I've fought devils, and fucking so a little bit of goo got me.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Is what it is.
Well, hey. I'll see you soon. Probably.
Well, no, I'm dead, mate. I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm also
Oh,
dead.
I
after
see, I
doing
see.
this fucking shit.
Yeah, we could wander the frozen waste together and do nothing for all eternity. Sweet.
I will think of something.
Yeah, sure you will. Right, Flopsy, I'm done here now. Could you do the Could you do the thing?
Sure.
Bye, Lucy.
Lucy, person that first gave us shelter in a place that we didn't really recognize, and the person that's been supporting us and helping us through thick and thin, and to be quite frank with you, scaring the shit out of us a lot of the time. You may rest now.
Yay. Thank you.
Ta-ra!
I'll see
Hey.
Bye.
I'll see you later. Oh, good luck. Good luck. As the image just fades. Better win. Bye. As the image of Lucy sadly fades away. So the question to you all is, at this point, is there anything that you would like to do before you go ahead and take your final long rest?
Yes, I have one task I need to do. He will wander a little bit away from everyone else. There were some trees a bit further down, weren't there?
Yeah, you'd find a smattering of trees.
Yeah, so in a secluded spot with some trees overlooking the view where presumably at one point he would have been able to see
Yeah.
all of Faerûn, including the Whispering Woods.
Yeah.
And I would like to reach into my trousers and
Right,
pull out Luffy
Oh yeah.
and
Fuck.
my trousers of holding. My trousers of holding
Your
now.
trousers of holding, yeah.
And I would like to build a cairn over
Oh.
Luffy.
No.
You certainly can. You'll find the rocks around however you wish to build it, for sure.
It'll be a very similar construction to Artie Fell's cairn.
Yep.
And then I'll wander off. Right, bye then.
Spick and spark.
So heartfelt.
I hated that guy.
Andy,
Adam.
remind me. We did save Mister, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Her third thing's not here, so I didn't realise.
She's not here.
She's not here.
She's
She went
not there.
through.
Yeah.
She didn't go through.
She did. We insisted.
My headcanon, she didn't, but I think you're right. So yes, Mistra appears.
Pretty sure we insisted, didn't we?
I think so, but I can't
She was
remember.
she was the last one.
Yeah, I
not.
think you did.
I'll believe you guys over me, because yeah.
I think
Yeah.
she was going to stay, and then I think Lugus did some good persuading.
Yes, I think you did.
Yes. Well,
Is it
That's
worth
right.
pointing out that Bingle isn't here?
Bingle, we sent Bingle out with. Janus made his
Yeah.
portal out of the city, and Bingle went through that. That's why Philippe isn't here,
And Jeremy Cash.
and Jeremy Cash.
Oh, so where did they go?
They went outside of the city that Janus teleported them, not
They-
to here. So they're dead.
Flopsy gets a sense.
they are dead.
Flopsy could see Jeremy
dead.
Cash walk in the frozen tundra.
You see, do you see a ghostly Bingle driving around on his quad bike? Not Bingle, Philippe driving around on a quad bike.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys
yeah.
just explain to us how you can do all this weird shit? Because he's been talking to a voice in his head. You glow and fly. Some weird tentacles come out your hand, and I don't even. I mean, you just look tasty. I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Fluffy Man, but
Mr. Fluffy Man.
I'm not tasty.
Wait, what?
talking about you.
I'm gonna go find Mistra. To fact check that vision.
Could you just ask them a question, please? What is going on with the four of you? Because you're all a little bit weird, and that's coming from me. That's pretty bad.
Oh,
Just
No,
in
we're-
general
we're-
situation.
we're reincarnated gods. Sorry,
me,
I thought
though.
we'd been over that.
I'm
not him, but he's a special case.
Yeah, I'm special.
He's just gonna he's gonna look at one of you to the other one, Julius, Flopsy, and then back again. Then he's gonna look at Zorbal and see what Zorbal thinks.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's not gossip reincarnate. That's insane. Did he?
Sorry. Well, in a way, it's all part of a big, long, convoluted story.
Yeah, my boss, Tyr, the justice man, he sort of set this all in motion. He's a very smart man. And then he died,
boring
and
man.
I became new Tyr. So I am justice.
So you boring as well?
No, I'm incredibly interesting.
And super fun.
Hey, I'm
So
the life of the party.
All right. So if you're apparently Tia,
No, I'm
Who
not
are you?
Tyr.
pointing.
I'm Tyr's employee who has recently gotten a promotion and taken his position.
He's the new
So
CEO.
you're the new Tia,
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
right? You're the new Tia.
Who are you? Pointing at you.
I'm Hugh of the Woods. Ha!
That's not God I'm aware of.
Oh, no. No, well, kind of Baldur, but not really Baldur, but it's
Oh, Bearman!
Bearman, that's right. And I was
Bearman!
shit just to show
you
you.
know what?
Yeah.
I'm not a massive God person, but he looked cool.
I do
all of his-
fantastic hugs.
All of his statues are super, super awesome.
And who are you? Kind of pointing at Julius.
I have a headache. He's gonna get up from Flopsy and kind of extract his hand and just kind of wander off a little bit.
I don't recognise that god name either. Is he a god?
I haven't quite figured that one out.
Okay.
All right,
Who's
fine.
she?
Yeah.
Like Flopsy, who's now like staring after.
Reveal yourself.
Yes.
I demanded.
I'm
Sorry.
the Raven Queen, I suppose.
Oh, you're the death one. I have a request. I've got this fella. He lives in a marble in my pocket.
I'm right here. I've been stood here the whole time. I've been waiting for
You-
a free moment.
Fine.
Oh, Jesus, who the hell is that?
No, he has been. He's been stood there for quite a while. I
I've
assumed
just
he was
been
going to
waiting.
walk away with all the other spirits, but he didn't. So
No, I didn't want to be rude.
Borscht. He
I-
lives in a marble in my pocket.
You'll see
Can
that.
you?
You'll see that Borscht sort of runs up to you, Zorbal, as he just sort of places his finger there. I have had time to think. Approximately about, I don't know, an hour. I am happy where I am, Zorbal. As much as I give you shit. The best place for me is by your side. And I wish to stay.
I wasn't gonna send you away. I was gonna make a request.
Oh,
Ask her to change you so you could hit other ghosts.
no.
I don't think I can make a spirit
What
corporeal.
use are you if you're? I mean, you're a lovely conversationalist, Borscht. I know. I feel like we really click, but like, our best fun we had was when we're, gutting old people.
I am here to just help you. If you need help applying for a job, I can help you. If you need help understanding a maths equation, I can help you.
Thank you, Borscht. You're also the Argon one, right?
Sorry?
No, I think that's to me.
You,
Yes,
Borscht. I'm looking away. Pause, Borscht. Yeah, you're the Argon one, right?
Yes, I'm the Argon one. Yes.
Okay. When I woke up in my jail cell, I could use this weird warmy hand thing that I think it was Argon, and I could melt free from me bonds. Now, I think that Gattas fella sucked it out of me.
Yeah.
Now,
Mhm.
I was hoping if you could maybe give that back. Now,
No.
I know. I don't want your Argon. Keep it. I can supply my own Argon, and I'll pull out the siphon.
Okay.
Oh, no. You've had enough.
This.
Flopsy has an
me.
Argon problem.
There was this weird lady there. I didn't really like her. She was really old.
Right. Out of interest, Andy,
Kind of ugly.
do I want to eat that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping. If
Where'd you get that from? Sorry, what?
Well, when we were when we were getting rid of or destabilized, I forgot what we did. But in doing so, we blew up the Chaos Core, I think it. But before we blew it up, this old ugly lady sort of got something from one of the droids, jammed this in there, sucked some of it out. But I managed to nab it off that lady.
Wait. Hang on a second. Hang on. Are you saying that's some of the Chaos Core?
Sounds like a really cool band name, but yes.
When I kind of feel for my Chaos Shard, does it still feel dead?
Not, yeah, I've never said it was dead, but
Yeah,
on
yeah,
its
but
last
weak.
legs, yes.
And how do the other two feel now, actually, in thinking about it?
Yeah. Well, one of them less so, but one of them fully awakened,
Yeah. Can I see that just for a moment? No. Hugh.
Why
Hugh,
first?
just trust me on this one, okay?
I want you to put this in me.
Right, well, can I just have a look at it first? Because I don't even know if that's a possibility.
Zorba will put it in your hand, but he will not let go of it.
Okay.
You will be having to manipulate it with a goblin on the end of it.
Right. Okay, I understand Argon a bit better now, Andy. If I tried to absorb this, would it recharge my shard?
Get a very good indication that it would, yeah. You would also get the sense that if this were to be injected into Zorbal, probably die.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Zorbal. That's a lot of Argon.
No. Imagine what
And
I
it's
could do
not...
with it.
Yeah, no, it's not the kind of Argon that just kind of infuses to you. It that would kill you.
Tried once before. I'll be fine. I'm a zombie.
So, right, this is what I'm gonna be doing. Okay. I'm holding on to the Argon. And I'm going to be talking to him and like wiggling my finger and stuff like whilst this is going on as a sort of a distraction. Because he's an idiot. Okay. And whilst he's like paying attention to this hand, this is all like misdirection, sleight of hand and what have you. I am going to be siphoning the chaos with my actual hand that's on it to recharge the chaos that is inside of me.
And every time you have done this before, it has hurt you. It has been a process. It has been arduous. But this time, you consume that Argon within you. It flows through you and you feel that shard become whole again. But then time flickers slightly, and you see again the Argon within this siphon tube, as if you haven't consumed it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like the universe is telling you or saying to you that if you wish to do this, this is a choice. Do you wish to do this? Do you wish to... How do I say this? Do you want to fully embrace Argon, Flopsy? It's your choice. Do you want to fully embrace Argon?
I want to be abducted. Because I get the impression I could be abducted. But saying that, however, the Watchers gave me my shiny rock, which indicates that they want me to use the Argon in some fashion. So...
Then kidnap you.
And then kidnap me. It told me to trust it. Yes.
And again, you siphon that Argon within yourself and you feel that shard become whole. And you feel like the universe is saying to you, you had a choice. And you have chosen.
I have chosen.
But you feel your shard become whole.
Do I feel like it was a good choice?
Yeah.
We do not know.
To attune to chaos.
Hugh tried to be perceptive, but you were waving your hand, and he was like, "Yeah, hand, yeah."
I think I feel
I didn't see shit.
So so the entire time this has been going on, I've just been kind of going, it will actually kill you. Like, you've got to realize that this is like, like the energy of 100 hot suns that are about to go into you, and only so many people can take that.
And you're saying your lack of confidence in my constitution is outright offensive. I am tough as hell. Can heal myself. I resist necrotic damage. And poison damage.
Do you know what, Sorble? How about you keep the siphon for now, and if I can think of a way of getting that into you, then I will.
Okay.
That siphon might come in handy, so take care of it, because we have promised some people some Argon at some point, and maybe we can give them some.
Yeah, but I'm here now. And I want it now.
Yeah, just take care of it.
Yes. I'll keep hold on to the siphon.
At this point, you'll see Brumdeck go, "Oi, it's time for a bed. Are you good at it?
Who even are you?
Are you good at it? Yeah. The
I like the way he stands up and everyone's like, who's that guy?
And the Brushtail brothers will start to follow suit.
I was going to have a conversation with them. It's fine.
You can if you want. They're just going into a tent.
Oh, it's chill. Is there a Brushtail tent?
There is one Brushtail tent, very small.
Yeah, with one massive bed.
Yeah.
And 5 smaller beds.
Yeah. Violetta and Jane and the rest of your family, Julius, they'll sort of come up to you, and I don't know what's gonna happen now, but I just make sure you say goodbye, whatever happens.
I was literally walking over here to do that.
Oh, well.
And also because I couldn't be back there anymore. Their voice is great.
I want it now.
So I was listening to that entire conversation, and it sounds like you've got a choice to go back and try and stop it, but risk the entire world being destroyed, worse than it is now.
Who am I speaking to? Sorry, is this
My
the
name's-
mom?
I don't know. Jane. It's Jane.
Jane is the sister.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm speaking to Jane. And she says, yeah, your choice is to go back and try and stop it, but risk it being worse. Or, like you mentioned, letting time play out and rebuilding the world. What will you choose?
What would you choose?
I choose hope. However small of a chance it is. I believe in my brother. I believe you can stop it.
I'm saying we can how I think we can too. I just don't think I'm gonna like how.
There is always a way. However hard, there is always a way to end it all in the best way possible. Trust your instincts and trust your heart.
My instincts and heart are a little fucked up, Jane. That's the problem. I can think of a lot of ways to end this, and we'll get it done.
I can see your pain. Is it to do with the Harangon over there? Flopsy, I believe her name was.
Go and put the kids to bed. I'll be along in a minute.
Yes. Will do. And she sort of makes her way off, gathers up the army of children, and
Starts juggling.
That's it.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Are you guys okay for time at the minute?
I do need to shoot off fairly soonish.
All right.
I have work tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. I didn't know you had one.
That's all right.
Oh no.
Well,
Work on us.
if we get the final word to Julius, then Julius, is there anything more you want to do?
I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot of things to do, but it can wait. It can wait till next session.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll make a cinematic ending where for the end of the session, unless anyone else wants to do anything, he'll just wander out and go and stare at the big fucking massive explosion.
Yeah. Cool.
Roll dex save.
Yeah.
Yes! I got him!
There was a big red button that said "Do not push,"
Yeah.
and he was like,
Well, that'll be where we end our session. And next time will be where we end our campaign. For better or for worse, who knows. Thank you all for watching, and as always, we'll give away to Vicky's mum.
Come on.
Bye, Vicky's mum.
Bye.
Bye, John.
Bye, John.
See you, John.
Come on.
See you later,
John.
mate.
See you, John.
John. John.
Stop saying John.
John.
You'll boost his ego.
Jiggity John. John McClane. Anyway, bye.